All right, Anime Squad. As much as I can listen to that music all day, we got some business to talk to. Let's get into it. How's everybody doing? Hello, hello, welcome in. I guess I'll do just chatting screen. I was thinking about possibly getting the Switch background on, I guess. But like honestly, I could also just pop open the Switch to direct and all that. I'm going to be joined by my good friend Miles, who's coming to chat to say hey. So let me go ahead and let him know that he could join in. Gonna go gaming with friends. And let me ping him out. There he is. What's up, brother? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me change voice and video because I might be able to hear him. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's try that. Here we go. What's up, brother, man? All right, what's going on, though?
Oh man, oh man.
Yeah, we gotta talk that Switch too, brother, because it's a lot to
Look,
unpack right now.
that's a lot to unpack. Look, I can at times be a bit of a hater, I'll admit, but whoa, that was what a presentation.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, so I think what we got to do is do this in stages because otherwise I'm going to be kind of scattered brained because there was that much. I mean, lately in Nintendo Directs, you kind of get one or two items that bring things home, but god damn, there's so much. There's so much that was covered. That was a. There was so much. So it's funny. Little background before we get into it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching this presentation basically at work. I was already late. No, I should say I watched it at work. But I was already late going to work. I'm driving in my commute, and I was like, you know what? Oh, this is actually perfect. I'll put on the presentation. And so by the time I got to the office, I'm just literally in the parking garage, just sitting there watching the rest of it because I'm like, look, I'm already late.
Right.
Might as well just commit. Um, and I had thought the stream had ended, and so I actually backed out of the stream before we found out about the Kirby Air Ride and the Donkey Kong. So
Yes.
I was like, I have to then go back and be like, wait a second, because I'm looking at the stream and I'm like, wait, why is it still going on? And come to find out, they weren't done yet. So I'm like, I was already fed. I was already well fed, and only so much more was added. But I'll also preface this by saying I am in the car. Hopefully, you don't hear too much of the road
Oh yeah, no,
noise.
you're good. You're good.
Um, but I'm on my way to an appointment. But yes, where do we start, brother? Where do we start?
You know what? As special guest, you get the privilege of going first with the topic. So, I'm
Okay,
down. Whatever you want to go for first. What's on your mind, brother?
okay, all right. Let's because I can kind of remember things in order.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we open it up with the with the behemoth that is Mario Kart World. Uh, First of all, now the very first viewing of it, I wasn't super impressed. I know we kind of already got hints that we were getting a new Mario Kart from the early teaser presentation, but of course we didn't know the name and we didn't know much about it. But seeing some of the scenes here graphically, I was like, oh yeah, we're here.
Right.
We're we're here. And then they talked about what you could do. And it seems like we are finally getting, to some degree, the Diddy Kong spiritual successor, the Diddy Kong
Mm-hmm.
Racing spiritual successor that us 90s kids have been asking for forever. Forever. So that was really cool. I mean, I have many questions. For one, the free roam aspect of it, I thought was really dope. But I do play a few different racing games. One of them is the most recent Need for Speed, the one that had like Aesop Rocky in it and stuff. And
Yeah.
so, that's free roam, and then you do that free roam, and basically you can meet up with people, right? So that's fine. But you also can easily jump into races. The same thing with Forza, with Forza Horizon. So I'm hoping it's the same thing. Like, I like driving around with friends, but there has to be something that we're doing together. Like it
Mm-hmm.
can't just be driving around making our own stories because we're gonna do that, but it also needs to be some kind of direction. So that's my only call out with that one. Um, but I like it. I think it's a long time coming, and I think finally we're
I think it muted you, Miles. Okay. It muted Miles for a second. While he comes back in, I'll text him that he's. Oh, there you go. All right, cool. Oh. Oh, that's sweet.
The course. It's a long time coming. I'm excited. I'm hyped. The 24 people on a stage, whatever. It's kind of a gimmick, but I think it's still chaotic and fun.
Right.
But oh my god, one more thing I just remembered. There's that one mode where you basically go from stage to stage to stage, and you have to be of a certain position to make it further. And I was like, bam, Nintendo just dropped a Mario Kart Battle Royale. We are out here. We are out here. We are out here.
Yeah.
So but yeah, how did you feel about that
You,
Mario Kart trailer?
I was blown away because, like you were saying, the visuals were great, but like there were so
Yeah.
many things that got me. Like as soon as I saw you could fly and go in the water, man, my brain went Diddy Kong racing. I was like, yes, this is what we
Yep.
wanted.
Yep.
It just looks the part. And then I think what got me is the meme of the cow being playable. Like
That was
I
wild.
I was glad my office door was closed 'cause I was in a meeting. But I was crying at seeing that. And I just like the fact they called it an open world Mario game. I mean, I can't
Yeah.
like that is just something that if you want to see the creativity that Nintendo's like, hey, we're not gonna do the same cookie cutter stuff. Yes, it's Mario Kart,
No.
it's
No.
racing, it's work. Like
Yep.
Mario Kart 8 is one of, if not the most like selling game of all time. Like everyone's played it's everywhere. It's in like retirement homes. It's in preschools. You could see this game everywhere, right? So they literally are doing something where like, hey, everybody is buying this. To change the formula this much and take a calculated risk is smart. It's a really good smart strategy.
I really do think that they were dabbling it. I noticed that, like I said, the last few stages in the DLC, although they were technically the stages coming out of Mario Kart World Tour, like the app,
Mm-hmm.
but they were all continuous stages, and that's interesting. And I was so used to those new stages that I could no longer. It almost felt weird going back to playing the stages where it repeats the same track. And so, yeah, this is again bar the course. This is a good direction. And to your point, right? I think this is Nintendo's way of approaching a battle royale in a very different way. And again, that's only one mode. So yeah, and talk about what a bang to open up with. If you think about, I feel like this is Nintendo really embracing stream culture and really embracing online. It sounds like just in general that was a theme here, and again we have so much to unpack. That was a theme here. It seems like Nintendo is really taking online seriously this time around. I hope that they've updated. Remember when we found out that they were using the same network from like the Wii age or something crazy?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, we were talking about that on Gamecast. So I hope they updated that neural network or whatever it is. But yeah, this is that what a way to open up, what a way to launch the system when you think about the organic press you're going to receive, because every streamer is going to be streaming this alongside their streamer friends. Everyone's going to be wanting a copy to play with their friends,
Hmm.
and that's just one of the smartest things of all. Most systems, I'd say, don't launch with a multiplayer. Unless it's third party, right? But I wouldn't say, like, for Sony, like, don't launch a PS6 with a multiplayer game, because I just don't think, as PlayStation, of course, they have really sound online gaming. I don't know, something about Nintendo and cooperative play and playing with friends. Like, I just think of Nintendo first, right? And so,
Right.
way to lean into that. And yeah, it opened up with a bang, and then went right into like hardware. So, oh, let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Like, I open it up. What else we can connect on? Because I'm trying to have mental bullet points in my head right now.
I guess like and we're doing it in perfect order, which is great too. I'll go. They were talking about the features, and this
Yeah.
is where I was like, I immediately was joking. I was like, I told my students at work, I was like, I have a friend who's very tech savvy, knows his stuff, is all about the technical qualifications,
Hmm.
graphics, and all that. And it was you. And I was like, I need
Yep.
to like when I saw the 4K, I thought of you. But I also
Yep.
just thought about like, oh my god, Nintendo. Like we're thinking, oh, this is gonna be PlayStation 4, Xbox graphics or
Yeah.
visuals, and they're like, no, like we're gonna put this on par with the big like dogs. Like it may not be that level, but it's getting damn near close. Where
It's
that
getting
gap is
there.
getting right there. Where it's like, oh wow, like Nintendo is not just gonna be 2 stages behind. They're trying to get to that point where that gap is getting closer. I am a big fan of storage on consoles. The fact that it was 8 times the
Hmm.
storage, I was like, thank God, that's awesome
Thank God.
to
Yeah.
have. And I also just like the fact that I know people were joking about like the communication button. You have Discord, but I will say it is something convenient about like being in the game, not having to set up an app and having it work. Now, what pings or frames is going to be at? That's up to y'all to decide. I mean, like am I going to be underwater or am I going to be in an elevator? I don't know. I'm personally going to be using my Discord, but I applaud this step because if this is flawless, this is good.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about that for a second
Mm-hmm.
because I think what people have to remember, there Nintendo markets towards a younger audience, but the actual install base is a bunch of 30-year-olds, right? And so they're always going to kind of contend with that. But if you think about who they're marketing to,
Mm-hmm.
while we are very savvy in terms of leveraging Discord for community chats and things like that, the reality is a lot of people just aren't. And so you want to make that experience as seamless as possible. And I agree. I'm glad they're doing it through the device because whatever bullshit they were trying with the app was foolish,
Yeah.
right? For the previous Switch, and so now we can leverage the system. There's a mic built into the system. I was reading today on lunch breaks. It was really hard to focus today.
Mm-hmm.
Where some people complain. They said there maybe should have been a webcam inside the device, and I don't necessarily disagree, but a good counterpoint was that is another cost, and this thing is expensive, and we're not even going to get into that conversation yet.
Oof, yeah.
And so you know, to add in a camera where it's only going to be leveraged in so many titles will put you back into a 3DS situation where it's like you put the camera in and that added an additional $25 to $50 to the cost. And so, but I really do like that they have a built-in mic. I think that the C standing for communication. I think we kind of as a community maybe shot ourselves in the foot a bit with that whole C button because
Yeah.
there was too much mystery. And when there was so much mystery that people were starting to get really inventive. And so it was one of those like we set our own expectations a little too high, a little too high for that. I mean, they talked about casting it. I was like, I don't really see Nintendo having you cast the screen to some other screen. But I still think that I wasn't I wasn't exactly sold on the whole communication button or a game chat, I think they called it. I wasn't really sold on game chat until they showed it later on in the presentation with Mario Kart Jamboree
Mm-hmm.
and it being one of the Switch 2 enhanced titles. And I thought that was really cool. Like putting the people in the game, you had like heads right next to the action. That was really cool. It felt very Nintendo. And so it also really brought me back to like PlayStation's iToy in a way.
Yeah. Oh my
And,
gosh.
so it's feeding on, man, it's feeding off nostalgia and I'm here for it. Let's do it. Let's lean into it. Um, but going back to the specs. And so when I tell, the scream I script, is that a word? The
Yes.
scream I script when I saw that it said 120 hertz because that was the last thing I was anticipating. And I kept talking to myself because, drugs. I was saying how this screen, if it's 1080p 120 hertz, I'm sold. You
Mm-hmm.
got me day one. And what is it? 1080p 120 hertz. So I was already content. And then they add on to the fact that when docked, it is capable of 4K 60 output. And I was like, no,
Oof.
they did not.
Wow.
No, they did not. The fact that, oh, like to me, that is such bread and butter. And of course, not every title is going to do this because even the PlayStation 5 struggles with 4K 60 on a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like what they did, for example, with Metroid, which ironically isn't even a Switch 2 title, it's going to be a Switch 2 enhanced title because it's technically Switch. So what they're doing there, and that it can run. 4K 60 docked, and then as soon as you undock it, 1080p 120, that is like the perfect, what's the word I'm looking for? That is like the perfect middle ground, right? It's basically, do you want to get a slightly lower resolution? And granted, 1080p on a 7.9-inch screen is going to look 4K, right? Because it's all relative when you start to expand the screen size. And so that small of a screen running at a super, super high refresh rate is crazy.
Yeah.
Or if you really want to get all the detail in the world, dock that mofo. Now the stand has a fan in it. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And it runs even, outputs even better. Also think that, speaking of the dock and stand, I like that it does have a fan in it because it should deter. Well, maybe for me I like it, but others maybe not. But it kind of deters a lot of the third party and fake stuff. And so, because now there's so many third party docks with the Switch that it made the original dock irrelevant. And kind of with this, I feel like Nintendo saying, you got to use this, or you may start to deal with performance issues. But we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, I'm really satisfied with the specs. Uh, I think that Nintendo, it was smart for Nintendo to work with Nvidia to basically have a chip that is present,
Yeah.
because even when the old Switch came out, the chip was already 2 years old, and Nvidia is not is not 2025 Nvidia. This isn't the trillion-dollar company Nvidia, right? Now it's Nvidia is such a huge name, and such a big player in the space, and I think it's a match made in heaven, and it's gonna do well because everyone's all like, "Oh, now you got the Steam Deck out, and now you got the Rogue Ally." I was in Best Buy yesterday. Pick up a Rogue Ally and tell me that that thing is comfortable. That thing is the ugliest, boxiest looking Game Gear.
It
I hate
is.
that thing. It's so ugly.
It is, and it just don't look good.
It doesn't look good. It doesn't feel good. Like, I get it. I get it. It's nice to have the power of a PC, but that's the beauty of this. It's not a PC. This is a dedicated OS, dedicated, Nintendo handheld experience. And to me, that's why those things were never a competition here. It's its own branch. It doesn't matter if they try to copy the form factor. And
Hmm.
so that's a big, big win for Nintendo. Uh, I like the new Joy Cons. I'm always gonna wish they're a little bit bigger. I do have big ass hands, but
Same.
not an end all be all.
Yeah.
But we have to talk though. We have to talk about, because we're just on the system right now.
Hmm.
We have to talk about the mice, because that's different.
Yeah.
That's different. How do you honestly feel about the mice support?
I think it's really cool, like to have that mic support. One of the people I was talking to afterwards was like, "Yo, Nintendogs win," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's a good point." Like there were a lot of games on the DS era and other eras that used the mic support, and now can
Oh,
either.
wait. No, not mice. I meant mice. Like the mouse. I
Oh,
don't know what
okay.
they call it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
cool. It was unexpected, but I like it because my beef with the Joy Cons is I find them pointless. Right? I was like, okay, like, like handheld. Yeah, sure, it makes sense. I'll use them, but I'm a pro controller guy. I don't see a need for it. In this, in addition to them being magnetic, thank goodness. I've been begging for that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's awesome because it opens up the possibilities for a lot of just software support, but also just cool stuff you can do. I think it's great for kids to like have as a toy while gaming too and enjoy that aspect of gaming. I think adults and
Yeah.
teens will love it just to get creative and design. Like I know a lot of people, if they make an art style game, can do graphic design on this and can like design different projects, and if you have it, can share those files. It could be a good way as a creative outlet. I really like what they did, and even games like I think like Tony Hawk and stuff was using it too. I was like, oh, this is sick.
Yeah, there was a good meaty selection of games that are going to use the mice support. I don't know if they I don't remember what they called it. I think they just called it mice support, but it's Nintendo, so
Right.
they gotta name everything. Um, but I think my only well, okay, so a couple things. The first is, for Nintendo to add that, they are basically must have received a bunch of research that said, "Hey, look, people aren't in front of their TVs anymore, right? People are mostly playing this at a desk, or they're playing it, at their computer desk, they're playing it." And so, to add that in, because yeah, you're not going to be using this while you're sitting in your living room, unless they add some accessory where you can put it maybe on your lap, and it's like it's called like the Nintendo Death Mat or something. You put it on your lap and you can move. I don't know, but it almost really caters to those who kind of like me. Like I game at my computer desk, and
Hmm.
Rain's my consoles are on my computer desk, and so it really caters to people with setups like I do. But the only thing I would ask or hope is that Nintendo adds maybe something akin to a like a pro mouse, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
where you slide your dock, or sorry, you slide the Joy-Con into maybe some shell, a larger shell, and so now the mice or the mouse feels more akin to a regular mouse, because you can even try, like I would just for shits and giggles, kind of holding my current Joy-Cons in a mouse setup, and while it works, woo, again, us with big hands, like that's you're asking a lot of the hand muscles.
Right.
uh, but it's still really cool. And again, it's inventive. That's the biggest thing, man. I think I really love my PlayStation. I've been playing it a lot more lately too. But I think it's really important that we continue to kind of push that creativity boundary.
Hmm.
And just like PlayStation leaned into DualSense, that's probably actually my favorite aspect of the PS5 is the DualSense and games that use it. Same thing with Nintendo here. Let's lean into the quirky, let's lean into the fun, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
Right? Its
absolutely.
graphics are great, but that's what it's all about. And so I'm super happy with the device itself. I'm happy with what they showed off. But speaking of the device, because we're still all these games we got to talk about.
Hmm.
Speaking of the device, one thing that I was slightly disappointed that they didn't show was the UI,
Yeah, yeah.
because yeah, they didn't go into the UI. However, there was one window where I think they were in the settings or something, and the settings menu looked identical to the switches.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, I was like, oh, wait,
Yeah, same with the
are
home
we not
screen.
upgrading that?
There's a clip going around. The home screen
Yeah,
is the exact same.
yeah. So I'm like, no, like, come on,
Yeah.
Nintendo. Like this is your chance, because the form factor is so similar to that of the Switch. I was like, this is a real opportunity to kind of like use this to make it stand out. And I don't know. So I don't know. That's my only kind of fear.
Hmm.
Of course, it's still early. We'll definitely learn a lot more this weekend once everyone is, at the in-person events. So that's pretty
Yes.
exciting, and we'll get all that media press and coverage and hands-on experience, and then we could hopefully learn a little bit more about what navigating the system looks like. Because if you're going to have now a 120 hertz screen, like I expect navigation around the UI and the menu to be really clean and fluid, like it is on a PlayStation or like it is on a Series X.
Hmm. No, I absolutely agree.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll see. But yeah, outside of that, oh man, that's games on games on games. There was so many games. I was kind of like a
Yeah.
couple of times. I was like,
I
hold
mean,
on,
like,
hold on.
the third party support was my next thing I was talk about, and like, I like how the people of Enter the Gungeon was like, "Yeah, we're doing a sequel," and like, they had like 2 seconds. I'm like, "No,
Yeah,
get back here!" Like, whoa, what do you mean Enter the Gungeon 2? Just they're like, "Yeah, it's happening and it's coming to Switch," and I'm like, "What?" And then my homies at Super Giant has showed me Hades 2, and I freaked out. And I was like,
yeah,
okay. And they were like, yeah, we're still working on 1 point. I'm like, take your time, it's all good. But then for my FGC homies, I saw not only Street Fighter 6, which is a launch day, and I was like,
yep,
oh,
yep.
okay, having portable Street Fighter 6 is great. We're gonna talk about something a little later, or a certain retro classic fighting game came back, and I was like, you got my money already, but now you really got my wallet because just seeing Madden on it. Like I was looking at the games like Tony Hawk Madden, W2K, which is gonna a lot of fans wanted that for Nintendo consoles because wrestling games and Nintendo like go way back since the GBA. Freaking Deltarune, Cyberpunk is on there. Like these are heavy hitters, and of course the big one, for the maidenless, Elden Ring.
Look, my brother in Christ. The first thing when I saw the Deltarune trailer, I cried.
Yeah.
I'll admit that one. I definitely cried. I was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, yep. Uh, the second is Nintendo really needed to lean into that. What
Yes.
what people kind of don't understand, and we've been around this kind of this Switch universe for quite some time now, right? But what people don't understand is that when the Switch first came out, no one knew if this would work, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of third-party publishers, they were kind of nervous. It really wasn't until maybe the mid towards the end of the Switch's life cycle did more and more third parties begin to kind of come over to it because they're like, look, after Wii U, I don't know if
Yeah.
we could trust you,
Yeah.
right? And so this basically was a message, and it said that these third-party companies are here from the jump because almost every single one, if not every single one, besides the ones that were like deep in the future, like that basically Bloodborne 2 sequel that we just got.
Right.
Most of them, right to your point, was launching on launch day, and that was a huge hit to me. I was like, oh my god, these are coming out. Granted, these games are already out, but it
Mm-hmm.
just shows you that Nintendo's been working with them for quite some time. I will admit that I was just expecting for some kind of dedicated Microsoft section. Like I really do think that Microsoft and Nintendo are low key cooking in the background, and I'm excited to see what happens from that.
Yeah.
But because I know they already shared, that we got one Activision basically release, which is the Tony Hawk game, but uh, Microsoft already shared that Call of Duty is coming to this console, and who knows what else, right? So I was kind of
Mm-hmm.
thinking, oh shoot, are we gonna see like look in a perfect world, all of a sudden Game Pass is on this mofo, and I probably would pass out.
If I see
But
the Baron Bird and I see a 3, they gonna have to pick me up. They gonna have to pick
oh,
me up.
there was one game where it made sound that sounded like Banjo Kazooie, and I was like Banjo, and it was something else. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's this is good. The third party support is real, and it's from the jump. This is no slow build up. This console is going to release with a massive shop of titles because of the backwards compatibility, and it's going to release with all of these current, AAA, which is huge. That just couldn't perform on the system before,
Mm-hmm.
and then on top of that, we still truly don't know. We know a couple things Nintendo's cooking. Um, of course, we got some big announcements with Kirby Air Ride
Yes,
being
sir.
Sakurai his baby. I
Mm-hmm.
can't believe we got a sequel to that. That was another. I screamed. I sprint. I think
Yeah,
I
I
screamed
flipped.
at. Man, I was like, no, no. I screamed at Air Ride. I screamed at Deltarune. And I screamed at 120 hertz. So that just shows you who I am.
Yeah.
And so that was a big deal. And of course, that Donkey Kong game looks. I mean, it looks wild. And I think you know what? One thing I wanted to talk to you about. Do you think that Donkey Kong, or I think Bonanza, they called it, which
Yeah.
was actually really like the name. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the name. Do you think Donkey Kong Bonanza is gonna serve as our 3D Mario kind of launch or kickoff?
I think,
Because
yeah.
yeah,
I think so, just because with the lineup, like, I was talking to someone, they were like, well, what's their holiday game? That's Pokemon. Like, Pokemon
yeah,
either
yeah,
needs to start a console cycle, like, hit, or needs to end it for the big year. Because usually it's
yeah.
Mario, Pokemon, Zelda, you get a little Animal Crossing, and now Kirby. It's kind of like that 5 rotation to be like, oh, we trust these. Like, we throw these out there, they're going to sell. Maybe do an experimental in the middle. So you kind of got that right now with, like, even I can't believe I'm saying this. Like, Metroid is also like one of those where it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna go.
Yes,
So like they kind of
yeah,
have a 1, 2, 3 and a little bit of a fourth there that they can go with.
yep,
Where Donkey Kong's like right there. So it's like Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, Metroid, and then Pokemon. But also like in the
yeah,
background, I think whether it's this fall or maybe even this summer, we're gonna get that new Mario successor. Whether that be a new series, whether that be another iteration of a Galaxy, a Sunshine, a whatever,
hmm
Odyssey too, right? So I think that will be something. I think this is a good nod to Donkey Kong fans being like, hey, it's anniversary pass. We've been kind of giving y'all a little bit of a tropical freeze, no pun intended. We're like, oh, maybe we're gonna do something, maybe we won't. Here you go, here's your guy, right? So now you got all those
yep,
fans eating. They're still like Mario and Zelda are still in their back pocket. Smash, which is down the road, could possibly be in their back pocket because if Sakurai's doing this and that man is rested and I hope he got a lot of food, a lot of time, a lot of PTO. But if he has one more in him and they're cooking that up, there's so much possibility. So I'm very impressed with like the third party support, the first party support, and what could be next. Because here's the big one, man. That GameCube changed a whole lot for me because that was the one system I'm like, yeah, if they put this on here, this is gonna get so many people. When I saw them like
Oh,
Waybird controllers, I'm gonna have to get three of
my
those.
guy. My guy, I just like at that point I was already like, I'm good, and they were still feeding me. I
Yes.
was like, I don't need anymore. I don't need anymore. And then they're like GameCube, and then it's wait, and then it's not just that. Then they talk about how they upscale it. So they
Hmm.
said increase resolution, which is great because that's kind of what PC players get to experience. So it's like, oh, they taking that seriously.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you have local and online play. And of course, they show off F-Zero GX. And one thing I definitely want to highlight, because unfortunately, I got to go to this appointment.
Okay.
And I'm gonna end off on this as a nugget that hit me. Right.
Hmm.
I think that the GameCube being added to NSO is strategic in a couple of ways. Right. One, it showcases power because, contrary to what people think, GameCube takes a lot to run. It may be older generation, but to emulate it, it requires a lot of power. So again, it's just hinting that this is no joke. The system is not a walk in the park. Like this, there's true horsepower behind that screen. The second thing is it's a way for Nintendo to gauge what maybe I won't say forgotten, but what IPs uh, that are a little bit older actually have a ton of interest.
Yes.
So F-Zero GX is there because I really do think so. If a bunch of people are playing it, and if they're playing it online, that just basically tells Nintendo, okay, we can invest and make a sequel to F-Zero. And there's a lot of GameCube IPs that are like that, right? Where it's like, oh, Nintendo's sitting on the IP, but it's, hey, this is a new generation. We've got Gen Z now who are in the buying. They're some of the new buyer force now, and they didn't really grow up on GameCube the way us millennials did, right?
Hmm.
So they grew up really more so on the Wii, right? So like now you have this sort of disconnect where it's like, oh wait, we have way of trialing these older IPs and seeing the interest. If a bunch of people are playing F-Zero GX online, I promise you, in 2 to 3 years, we are getting a new F-Zero game on this handheld. You can quote me right now as of April 2nd, 2025. I am committed to that.
Yes,
But
sir.
my brother, unfortunately, I gotta go into this appointment.
Now do your thing, man.
Love you.
Love
Love
you too,
you.
brother.
I can't wait to talk more about the Switch. We should be hearing a lot more coming out this week, especially with this weekend being the kickoff of the in-person events. Unfortunately, Dallas doesn't recognize a real one. They don't know that I'm top 100 in Mario Tennis, so I didn't get approved. But it's
Oh
fine,
no.
whatever. Nintendo doesn't see royalty like me. That's fine. But I know a bunch of people will be, especially online. So I'm excited. We're gonna be talking about Nintendo Switch 2 this whole week.
Oh yeah.
This is not our only conversation,
Yeah,
but
we'll
I
bring
hope
this
you
back.
enjoy the stream.
All right, brother.
Anime Squad, appreciate y'all, and I'll talk to you later.
All right, Mouthpiece.
Peace.
All right, y'all. We're gonna continue on with a little bit of discussion because I want to watch at least maybe one or two videos. But I want to thank Miles for being here, part of today's discussion, and thank you all for listening and stuff too. I am very curious if you were listening on Twitch Squad. If you're on YouTube, hi. Please in the comments let me know what you thought of our conversation when the video goes live tomorrow, which will be today when you're watching it. For everyone live, we're here now talking about the Switch 2, talking about what's hyped. Did anyone have any games they were excited for, things they liked, or things they enjoyed? We gotta watch the Mario Kart trailer actually real quick because I have to. We gotta watch this real quick. It's like 4 minutes, but I really want to. Let me check the volume and go to maybe event reactions. Maybe. Hello. Oh, okay. Yep, there it is. Do I need to change it or I think it should work. All right. Yo, look how cool this is. First of all, I like how Yoshi has his own damn restaurant. Like, why is he? Man, literally cooking at the burger joint.
Let's go.
Hey, oh my god, look at this raw. 24 racers is nuts. I wonder if Sonic's gonna be a guest character. He should be. But he doesn't need a cart. He should just kind of like run. Like he's just running. It looks really pretty. This is so cool. Look at the cow! Oh my god! Yo, hold on. Go back. Look at this, yo! Look how fucking heat this cow is, bro. I could not. I was crying in my office watching this today. He looks so happy, bro. Like, my man, look at the cow. Okay, now, first of all, look at Total Bike. Look at my mane, by the way. Look at my mane. I can't wait to play this. I really can't wait for June. Turn the volume up a little bit. This is so damn fun. I gotta run that back. Hold on. Nope. Let's run this last part back. That looks so dope. Like, everyone looks so happy in this. Amazing. Amazing. I am blown away by how, like, awesome this looks. But additionally, like, I just can't believe it's an open world Mario game. Looking at, like, just all these stuff. Like, look how pretty. Oh, wow. I'm going to get a better screenshot. Like, look how nice it looks overall. But, like, the regions are sick.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
See, I like that a lot. Like, just having this environment. This is, okay, like, not to be wild, but it's like GTA. Like, in terms of being like, oh yeah, well, the environment could just change during the day.
Off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Fix my settings real quick. Get that HD going.
In the Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
That's real cool. Whoa!
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course.
Okay, why? How are they driving?
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
24. Yo, but like, I'm just saying, Anime Squad Mario Kart Night with 24 y'all is gonna be nuts. Well, 23 because I'm in there. So 23 y'all's gonna be fucking nuts, bro. Like, we may have to, that might be something we do. I'm just saying, everybody, we might have to make that happen. Any other Switch 2 stuff? No Animal Crossing just yet. No Animal Crossing just yet, but soon. But soon. Can we watch the Air Ride trailer again? Cause yeah, boy is very, very freaking excited. Also, I like the 2 in Switch 2. Like, when it loads up, I'll show you guys. Like, I kind of like this. Now, when I saw this, I was like, okay, this could be anything. I saw the star, and I was like, definitely Kirby. So, I was really hyped. I thought it would be like a Forgotten Land 2 or something different. Then I saw this, and I was like, wait, is he crossing over with somebody? Then there's my guy. Look at my boy. Acknowledge him. So this, and look how cool is this? Yeah. Yeah. Man, it's so good to see Air Ride return. Look how sick this is. Oh my gosh. Look, this is just so dope. Hi, bud. Yes, sir, we back. We might have to play Air Ride original on stream. And you know, look at it go. As soon as I saw the damn logo, I was like, yeah, that's him. 2025. So here's the thing. That's coming out this year. So this year's Nintendo Switch 2 lineup is kind of freaking wild with everything going on. We also, you know, we got to bring up my man Danky Kang. Let me go get him. There's a lot happening here. It's a lot to process, chat. Like, a lot to process. Hold on. Let me get the man's. Let me get the man. I can't believe it ended on a Donkey Kong game. That's so dope. I like the name of this too. Will this game? We got to talk about some stuff. I don't know if this game be like $80. If it will, I'm a little interested. It's like asking me a lot right now for $80. Oh, is the screen off? By the way. Hold on, let me fix the screen. Give me a second, guys. I could do this in OBS while you guys are over. Oh, yeah, shit. I got my logo up. My bad. Hold on. We'll do this for now. All right. I was thinking to myself, what could this be? I honestly thought this was like Banjo for a second, and then I was like, nah, this is definitely... Oh man, so you heard the noise. Look at this. Yeah. He looks real dope. Yo, look. Oh my god. He looks pissed, bro. Why is he looks super pissed? Nice. Oh my god. I can't, like, I legit can't wait to play this game. This looks a lot of fun. Yeah, yeah. I wonder if Diddy Kong's gonna be in this. I'm assuming so. Yo, honestly, it's like some Crash Bandicoot ass bosses, bro. Yeah. This had me sold. I am so happy they're doing something with Donkey Kong. Like, my man's just finally getting back in the spotlight where he deserves, dog. And, by the way, the best month to have a game come out. So I got to buy this for my birthday. This is a real freak. Actually, 10 days before my birthday was kind of nuts. Yeah, we're going to play this. We're going to stream this day one. We definitely stream this day one. This look real damn good. So let me fix the visuals. Chi-Chi, how you doing? Hello, what's going on, Chi-Chi? How's your day? Let me real quick get the. I want to show you how that GameCube game. I kind of like, honestly, I want to watch the Donkey Kong trailer again, but how long is it? Yeah, it's 2 minutes. Hold on, run this back. Chi-Chi, how are you? I'm good. We're talking about Chi-Chi. Did you watch the Nintendo 2 Direct? If so, what'd you think? Did you see any games you like? This looks so damn good. Like, the graphics on this trailer alone are really cool. Like, if you didn't tell me this was a Switch game, I'd be like, yeah, this is coming out on PlayStation 5 or Xbox. It looks really nice. I mean, outside of Donkey Kong. I'm catching up on so many things. Which one is this? This is the... It just came out today. This is the Donkey Kong game. It's coming out in July, but this is for the Switch too. They had the Direct today for it. Like, look how sick this is. Yo, he looks so dope. Also, the music choice is goated. Yeah, the music choice on this is kind of fire. Also, like, even his facial expressions. Like, you know, I felt like when they did Odyssey, they did a good job of showing, like, the characters, like, stuff. Now, I wonder if my man Yoshi's gonna get a game like this. Because, you know, Mario got one, Kirby got one, Donkey Kong got one. They gotta do something with it. It's so dope. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I missed that part. Man, this looks so cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for this one. This one looks really freaking good. And honestly, like, July's kind of early. Like, Nintendo's games are coming out real early this year with this new system. And I guess the only other thing I want to do before we switch to AAW, GameCube. Oh, am I excited about this GameCube freaking news, bro? Hold on. This GameCube news. This shit had me crying in the club. Y'all, look at this. Boom. We're so
Nintendo
back.
Switch
We're
Online
so
Plus expansion pack
back.
will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Use my way,
Nintendo
bro.
GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
There's no way the GameCube's
A
24 years
Legend of
old.
Zelda
Damn,
game
really?
That looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading.
I never played Wind Waker.
Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across
I might
the
play it.
galaxy.
I might play it for the first
The
time.
Legend of Zelda, The
I'm not
Wind
gonna lie.
Waker.
I might play this.
Transcending
Yes,
history and
sir!
more. A tale of souls and swords.
Looks
eternally
like Friday Night Fights is getting a new challenger, baby.
weapons-based fighting game. Each fighter
Oh, I'm
comes
dunking on
equipped
y'all.
with a different
I'm dunking on y'all
weapon.
Soul Calibur too,
The
alright?
Legend of Zelda series
Like,
enters the fray.
I grew up on this. I was playing this for like 8 hours a day as a
Experience a
child.
world of white knuckle racing at speeds
I
over
can't wait.
2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all
Yeah,
on the
honestly,
line
we could
in
play F-Zero too.
death-defying races.
I don't see why not.
Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience
It's the man for Smash
Zero
Brothers.
in games that support multiplayer. Up to 4 can play together locally.
Melee. Melee win.
Enjoy these classic
Melee
games with
win.
clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases.
Please, Melee win.
You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Like I'm serious.
More titles will be added in the future.
Okay, first of all, oh, yo, Miles and I didn't even talk about this. Mario Strikers, bro. No, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna hit that man up and be like, hey, brother, when we playing Strikers together, hold on. Also, Pokemon. You know what's funny? I have never played the Pokemon Coliseum games, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna play them eventually. I think this is the perfect time to do it. I really do. Luigi's Mansion, Coliseum is there, so the Pokemon games there.
GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Yes, it does. I will be there.
And a dedicated controller.
Yeah, look at this. So, I have to buy like 2 of these just to let y'all know, because I am a sucker. I have like so many. I have the orange Splice GameCube controller, the classic one, the black one, the white like Japanese exclusive one. I had like a blue one and I actually wanted to rebuy one, but now I'm not because this, and it's a wireless GameCube controller. Friends,
After the original GameCube.
yeah, I am a Nintendo Switch Online member. When this drops, I am legit gonna make sure I'm able to play it, like buy it.
Controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access game chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller,
Yo, wish me luck.
exclusively available for Nintendo Switch
I might buy
Online
one and get a
members,
second one if I
will
can.
also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Right. So here's my thing. If I get the Nintendo Switch 2, if I pre-order that, which I'm planning to do so, and it arrives on Thursday, and I get the controllers in there, we'll just be set. Like, we won't need anything else. But yeah, like, there is a lot that was showcased today we didn't talk about this Nintendo Switch 2. And that just shows you that, in my opinion, Nintendo, I'll go back to the Nintendo screen real quick, because it's on that. And then we'll go to AAW to start off. But Nintendo hit a home run. I was very skeptical about the Switch 2. I was like, okay, they're not gonna switch that much. It's gonna be this beautiful system with a fancy new hat. That's what I thought I was gonna do. I thought this was just gonna be this with a fancy new hat. This thing done got a damn Ferrari, a fedora, and hit the lottery. This is awesome. This is a really, really good system. I still got my skepticism about it, but I think the biggest thing I'm most skeptical about is the games being $80. I'm not offended by them being $80. At this point, I feel like gaming is going to get to the point where it's kind of leaning towards that way anyway. Because even if you buy a $60 game, by the time you hit taxes, and spare me the commentary about a certain idiot with taxes, if you catch my drift, price is going to go up anyway. I'm a little concerned about $80 set the trend, because Lord knows what GTA 6 is going to be. I can't. I can't with that. Hold on, let me get this bot out of here. Silence bot. No best views. Be gone. There we go. Yeah, Chi-Chi, I feel that, right? Like, I don't know how I feel about the games being $80. The system, be gone that. The system is a good price. I think $450 for this is fine. I actually thought it was going to be $400 when I was like, but then I saw the other stuff they put in. I was like, oh shit, this kind of looks expensive. $450 is fine. $500 with the bundle for Mario Kart. I'm probably gonna buy that. I'm gonna get the bundle edition. Because if I'm buying Mario Kart anyway, it's gonna save me $30. Why not get the $500 like edition? Like, to be honest, let's make that happen. But yeah, I'm very, 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 very excited about not just this opportunity, but also just excited about all the other stuff happening. It is really good. It is really good, friends. And really well done. Like, I'm a big fan. Now, if they get Animal Crossing skin, I'll be the first one. I ain't mad about $450. I agree. No, here's what, Chi-Chi, I feel you on that. What I would want, and I was hoping they would announce it, with them doing a GameCube, if they had a GameCube theme or NES theme Switch 2, I'm buying that. Like, let's say they had a Switch 2, would be like, oh yeah, by the way, we have these limited edition, like, Mario one, or Animal Crossing one, or Zelda one. I think those will happen. I don't think they're going to be ready for launch day. So I'm just going to buy this system, and then eventually we're going to get a Switch 2 Lite, just like we did the Switch. There will definitely be a cheaper version of this. What I will say, though, to people who are like, oh, this is expensive, I'm not going to, like, argue with them on that. I agree. I do think, like, hey, yes, it's a reasonable price for me, but I know $450 for a lot of people right now in this economy. A lot of damn money, so I'm not judging folks that are going to wait. I respect folks that are going to wait. I also respect folks being like, hey, I got to switch. There's no need for me to jump. I agree. There's no need to jump to the Switch 2 right now, especially with the Switch being supported, what seems like it's going to be at least until 2027 or late 2026. Yes, you'll get some games that are exclusive to Switch 2. That happens at Recycle. PlayStation did that real damn quick with the PS5. They were like, yeah, here's God of War and Horizon, and after that, get out of here. Like Spider-Man 2, just on this, bye. They'll do that with the new Mario. They'll definitely do that with the new Zelda. Now, Chi-Chi, I know you love Animal Crossing. If you want the new Animal Crossing, I kind of have a good feeling this might be Switch 2 exclusive. Just because they usually do. Like, they usually do one Animal Crossing per system. They're like, all right. I mean, except... Actually, am I lying on that? Animal Crossing release titles. Let's see. I could be wrong. Hold on. Well, wait. New Leaf was 3DS, right? Yeah, that was 3DS. Okay. Well, Wild World wasn't that on Wii though? And then they bought that over, so it got ported. So you may see that. But yeah, I feel like Animal Crossing, they might be like, yo, we're going to get this new one up. Which, when new Animal Crossing drops, I'll see y'all there. I'm going to be there, too. But yeah, my overall grades on the Nintendo Switch 2, I'm going to give it an A. I'm going to give it an A. The only reason I'm not giving it an A+, I don't know what the internet looked like yet. So if they would have been like, yo, the internet got fixed, shit would have been an A+, and I would have cried. That's the one thing I'm skeptical about. System looks sleek. The performance looks really good. The game's awesome, right? That's all that matters. For me though, I need the internet to look crisp. Like, you know, I ain't saying it gotta be perfect, but like when I'm playing Smash Brothers with people, which by the way, I'm gonna be playing Smash Brothers on the Switch 2 when it drops because I gotta see how that shit looks. We will do a Switch 2 release day celebration. Like we're gonna be playing, obviously we're playing Mario Kart all damn day, but you know, we'll definitely play some GameCube games. We might do a Soul Calibur 2 night. I'm not even joking. Like if you got a Switch 2, you wanna play Soul Calibur 2, hit your boy up. I'm cooking y'all in that game. All right, and many games I'm confident in, but that's a different story. I was raised off that game. Also, yes, Hades 2 is coming to Switch. Hades. Also, yes, Silk Song people, you were acknowledged today for 2 seconds. But you were acknowledged. I saw y'all. I'm with y'all. I believe in y'all. Y'all kind of annoying me. But Silk Song people, I'm rooting for y'all. You didn't have to put on the clown makeup. It got to a point. I never play Hollow Knight. But for the Silk Song people, I'm like, for God's sake, show them a picture of the game. They are so loyal. I'm like, please show them that this exists. At least the Hades 2 people, we've been eating good. Early access is up. We getting updates. We getting character information. We getting lore. We're getting like final bosses and shit. We getting all this stuff. So Hades 2 people, it's looking kind of good for us. You know what I mean? But the Silk Song people, I was like, they did say 2025. So you have till December 31st to rightfully be upset. Then after that, you know, it is what it is. But you have until then to be like, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. But yes, in all seriousness, third-party support was good. The dimensions of the system look great. I'm very excited for this. June 5th is going to be a beautiful day. If you can get this before scalpers do, please do so. I mean, looking at the prices, I'm going to be honest, I don't think a lot of people... Like, I would say when pre-orders go get it, this will go quick. However, I do think this will be readily available. You know, but do your footwork, you know, especially if you're an early adapter like me. Do your footwork. When the PS5 came out, my ass was ready. I had links upon links. I was like, I'm ready to go in. I will be doing that for Switch 2. So, if you're a friend of mine, I got your back. If you're not, good luck. Okay, well, with that being said, we got a go-home show for Destiny to get ready to. I want to give a huge thank you to my good brother and mod and good friend, Mr. Miles Murph, for getting everything ready and hanging out with us. My good mod, Miles, in the house. We're going to go ahead and get started. Let me open up AAW's match card real quick. And honestly, we should be good to go. Okay, here we go. AAW Wrestling. Oh, damn. I got the whole Destiny card. All right, so tag team match to start off. Actually, no, wait. Singles match to start off. Spider-Man versus Axel Stone. Kick off AAW. Let's do it. I am going to... oh, wait. I usually do this, right? Yeah, there we go. All right. Spider-Man versus Axel. We're going to do 2K24 for today. 25 is kind of ready, but I also need some time with it. Random, thank you for the alert, dog. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. How you doing? Oh, is the bot not connected? I'm sorry, friends. Thank you. Let me switch the game title to 2K24, so you know we wrestling. There you go. Good to see you, Random. Hope all is well.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Queens, New York, weighing in at 185 pounds, the Internet's Action Champion, the Spider-Man!
And huge kudos and shout out to Spider-Man. Welcome everyone to All Ambitious Wrestling. If you were just joining in for this part of the video, you missed our switch to different reactions and conversations. Me and my buddy Miles came in and had a great conversation about what the switch to is, all the exciting stuff. But now we're going to switch gears into All Ambitious Wrestling, your weekly episodic Wednesday night wrestling that you can only find on Twitch TV/Anime Hero 92. It is the go home show because Destiny 3 is going to be happening this Saturday in Chi-Town at 1 p.m. EST. Let's get into it.
Representing the Street Profits from New York, weighing in at 213 pounds.
Let's get into it. Axel Stone representing the Rage Fighters. What a great moment and great fight it has been. Not just for Axel in this opportunity, but also let's talk about some things, right? We had a good conversation with Axel recently. And he said before, hey, listen, there's a lot of excitement what he's going to be doing at AAW. His tag team partner and best friend, Adam Hunter's defending the United States title. His love of his life and his better half, as he calls her. Blaze has his rising match, and Axel is going to be in that 6-man open pack challenge where the winner will be inserted into a future title opportunity as well. The winner of that match will be slated into a title match later on the Destiny card against, could be the Twitch champion. It could be Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man could be going up against Axel as well. But we're going to find out and see. Without further ado, Greg, let's get it. And here we go to kick off AAW and get into it. Don't forget, y'all, All Ambitious Wrestling will be moving to the next season. We will officially start our 4th season happening on the Rumble After Destiny, Wednesday, April 9th. You don't want to miss it. It is going to be a lot of fun, a lot of excitement, and a lot to look forward to on April 9th happening with Destiny. I can't wait in terms of what's going to be happening next. What new surprises are we going to see? What new updates are going to happen? Anything could literally happen on the show. And anything has happened in the past. Oh, nice overneath by Axel going up and over. Picks him up and big kick to the body and a kick to the head to take down the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. A brand new day for Spider-Man indeed, as he's dealing with all these punches and a kick to the gut. An absolute focused version of Axel here. Staying in. Meanwhile, Anime Squad, how's your day going? What's everybody up to today? And we're going to go ahead and get back into it. Sorry about that. So check something real quick. All right, we're back, and look at this. Axel goes up, goes to the outside, and a takedown, but misses that opportunity. Unfortunately, not enough to go back into it. Oh, big uppercut there as well. Count of 1. Oh, stays in. Oh, Spider-Man hits the announce table. And don't forget, we will be in Chi-Town on Saturday. I cannot wait for some good Chicago food, good music, and good vibes for Destiny. Back into it, drops him back in. Count of 5. Another big kick to the midsection there by Axel. Axel goes up, snap kick. Oh, big drop. Nice kick from the second rope, pin attempt. Just one. For Axel, a big win here against the Twitch champion gives him so much confidence. Not just confidence to stay in, but confidence heading into Destiny. Spider-Man saying, especially as Twitch champion, want to protect your neck like the Woo and stay in this opportunity going forth. At the end of the show, we will do our usual rundown of Destiny 3. All the matches you can expect and a ton more. That's a nice kick to the gut by the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man to make Axel a little bit worried here about what's coming up. Big snap DDT. Good job there. Oh, and he's not done. A inverted neckbreaker call too. By the way, I want to give a huge shout out to my good buddy Colberg. Colberg had Twitch Mania, which was a lot of fun. They were in New Orleans, as we call it, this past weekend. It was a great show. So many twists and turns. We are a big fan of the Mouth Universe and everything that Mr. Colberg is doing to not only have one, if not the best E-Fed on Twitch, but a great community as well. So many talented streamers and content creators in the Mouth universe as Axel takes down, including a very own Pumpkin King, who's been featured along with many others in AAW, hanging out with the Mouth universe. Big congratulations to him on a fantastic Twitch Mania. One of my favorite shows to watch during the year. Speaking of, big kicks there by Axel going to Spider-Man. Keeping the kicks going. No way. Look at this. Up and over. Oh, big drop. Down to 6. Got to make it in. Can he make it? 7. Oh, Axel might be in trouble. Spider-Man going up. 8. Greg going in with the count. 9. Hey, yo, bro, get in the ring. Oh, my God. Yeah. 10. Okay.
Here is your winner, Spider.
It's the go home show. Okay. What the fuck was that? Why? Axel ain't got nobody blaming himself, but also, like, Spider-Man did not need to do that drop outside. Yeah. Garbage. What are we doing here? Anyway, Spider-Man gets the win, if he wants to call it that. All right, let's continue. Go. I sound like the Deadlocks guy. Shout out to them. I've been watching their videos. Okay, let's get into it. We're going to continue. We got some tag team action. One of our many tag team matches featured. I believe we have 4 tag matches tonight. All Might and Deku, aka the Plus Ultras, take on the Mario Brothers, Mario and Luigi. Both of these teams have some tag team interest, but however, for Deku and All Might, they're gonna be opponents. Yes, it is gonna be All Might's request. He has challenged Deku and said, I want to know if I can still do this. I want to know if my heart is still in it. And there's one man that I want to face to challenge that. And that is my mentee, Deku. And, you know, Deku tearfully accepts. They will throw hands and do battle at the biggest stage of them all. But, you know, it's got to be an emotional match. Does Deku want to do this? Does he want to, you know, if he wins, that hurts the confidence of All Might. However, for All Might, you know, this is something that, for him, he can focus on and say, look, I can still go. I can beat the best of them. But these two are going to have an emotional but impactful match at the biggest stage of them all this Saturday. Let's get it, y'all.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 487 pounds, the Legends.
And there we go. All Might and Deku, the Plus Ultras, are here. What a great opportunity. Not only for All Might and Deku to take this next step and see if they want to take down and, you know, potentially go into a future tag run. They have been former tag team champions. What started this matchup is this is a friendly match between mentor and mentee at Destiny. All Might requested this. All Might and Deku failed to get their tag team opportunities for a rematch. They were eliminated from the Royal Bash. Deku had an opportunity to take on Pumpkin King, lost that title match, and then also was in the Elimination Chamber, lost that matchup. So for both of them, it's been trying to get to Destiny but not having an opportunity or a clear road. They said, look, I always wanted to challenge the best of the best. I'm challenging you at Destiny, and Deku accepts. So this is an emotional one, y'all.
Combined weight of 400 pounds, the Awesome Ones.
And speaking of which, the Mario Brothers are here, 3-time AAW World Tag Team Champions. They look to see if and who they will face at Destiny. They said they want to open challenge in the tag team division. Said if they're not going to be able to successfully be in that tag team matchup, they will take on someone and maybe a team that is skilled enough to challenge them. There's been a lot of discussion about that as well. the Mario Brothers walk in with all the confidence in the world. All right, both tag teams are ready to go. 15 minutes on the clock for non-title matches. And trust me, this is a little sneak peek of what's to come. Let's get it. All right, and here we go. We got Mario taking on Deku, and Mario with the plumber slam to start this matchup up, and a big elbow as well. And that's what Mario's doing. He's been locked in and said, hey, look, it doesn't matter which tag team wants to fight against Luigi. And at the end of the day, and a big DDT there, they said at the end of the day, it's just going to be a W for the Mario Brothers, especially feeling good. You know, the release of the Switch 2 coming up. You see Mario and Luigi pretty excited about that. Going in, a nice Hurricane Rana to take down All Might. And for All Might, you know, it's got to be emotional. Just all these opportunities going in. But, you know, him and Deku, despite them being opponents, they've been tag team champions. They know what it's like to beat teams for that title and also be successful. So they could just say, hey, you know what? Let's run it up. We have our match. We go for the tag team titles after that. Up again, tries to get this one. Good stuff. Goes back into it. To the tip of the top rope. And, oh, nice takedown. Nice takedown as well. Oh, and a big Shiner was there. And now All Might going to Deku and Mario. Tells his little brother, I got this one. However, Deku making him pay. Says, hey, listen, you know, and for a lot of these guys, and also the ladies in the roster, you want to take care of yourself. You know, Destiny literally is a couple nights away. Pin attempt here. Ooh, big kick out. Everyone count. You know, it's a couple nights away. Everybody wants to get ready. You know, you got to travel into Chi-Town, do your thing, get to your hotel room, meet and greet, press with fans. We're very excited. We're doing our meet and greet on Friday afternoon into the evening to give everybody time. And then Saturday afternoon, it is Destiny. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited for us to be in Chicago. It's going to be a great show. We got so many announcements, so many updates, and a very packed and sold out arena in Chi-Town. Up and over. Uh-oh. Deku says no. Big punch. Hits him a little bit of an elbow up and gets out of that. Nice way to get out using that shoot style. Big DDT. Trying to go up again, seeing if it's worth it. Springboard. Nice takedown there. Big drop. Couldn't attempt again. Kick out. Just one. Big kick out here. A lot of work going in. And Deku has to find a way to stay up. And can't let this take him down too much, you know. Gotta find a way to stay frosty and stay in this. Nice air bulldog there. And now the number one hero a little bit worried here, saying, what am I going to do? Up and over. Nice drop by Mario. That's it with the coin plex and could be the beginning of the end here. Into the corner doing work. Luigi moves over, says, oh, you got it. Right to the arms, goes up again. Kick to the gut. Mario going up. Sets him up for the buddy drop again. Oh, my goodness. And tags in Luigi. Tags in All Might. Oh, wait, no. It doesn't tag Luigi. Just does a clap for support. Oh, and All Might takes down Mario. And now Luigi saying, give me the tag. And now gets the tag in off a shadow tag. And this Luigi time goes up with a big clothesline to take down the number one hero. Big Luigi time there. Very close. Oh, my gosh. And Luigi takes down everybody. Sheesh. Back into the ring. To the corner, nice lock in. Up and over, this will drop, hits him up with the Mario. Hits it with the money drop from the Mario Brothers. Luigi has to get out the ring to avoid the count. But Mario looking at All Might. Oh, big elbow by the powerhouse of the Pros Ultras. Up and over and drops into the mat. Coast to coast, brings him up. Oh no, All Might says, hey, wait a minute. And Mario not dealing well here. A coast to coast slam. And look at this big punch. Nice clothesline down. And Mario's just trying, but All Might doing everything at the plumber of Nintendo, baby. Cannot get it done. Again, look at this, going back into it. Mario in trouble, set him up. Wait for it, hits him up. What the plus ultra pin attempt. Ooh, kick out. I think Luigi was trying to go in. You see Mario kick out of it. You see All Might just frustrated right now. Thinking, man, the plus ultra is a move that puts so many people away. Mario in the reverse corner. Deku just looking on, trying to support All Might here. Pin is up. One moves that way, goes over. Just big repeated elbows. Pin attempt. Oh, kicks out of it just to. About to say, you could legit see just All Might's face there, being like he had it, but now Deku goes in. You love to see the synergy between All Might and Deku. Oh my God! Hits him with the Ultra Spear. And look at that. Deku and All Might get it done. Wow.
Here are your winners, the Legends.
Wow, they get it done. They do it. And even though they're going to be opponents this Sunday, you can see the mentorship, the brotherhood, the love between All Might and Deku. Mentor to mentee, father figure to son figure. What a great, great victory for those two. All right, we're going to continue the vibes going because up next we got a matchup you don't want to miss. It's one half of the women's tag team action. Sailor Moon taking on a former AAW Women's World Champion, Kamala Khan. It's going to be In the Name of the Moon, I'll Punish You versus the Hero of Jersey City. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right, let's do it up. Sailor Moon taking on Kamala Khan. It's going to be a lot of fun watching these two get into it and have a good battle. By the way, I can confirm that the people you have seen on your screen so far are confirmed for Season 4 as we move over to 2K25 starting this Saturday.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Karachi, Pakistan, Miss Marvelous.
And there she goes, Miss Marvel in the house. Kamala Khan is here, one half of the Marvels. Trying to make her mentor, excuse me, trying to make her mentor, Captain Marvel, very proud here with a big dub. But for Miss Marvel, you know, it's a lot to consider here. There's so much different conversation, things you got to do, and to see what's next. There she goes, the World Tag Team Champion in the house. You love to see the confidence here by Sailor Moon.
Representing the superstars from Tokyo, Japan. One half of the Action Women's Tag Team Champions, Sailor Morgan.
And there she goes, Sailor Moon is in the house. You love to see it, the confidence and power of not only Sailor Moon, but also just all the updates she's doing as well. Big GG there. Sailor Moon and Kamal Khan make the way to the ring. Anime Squad, feel free to make your predictions of who you expect to see win this matchup. Without further ado, Greg, let's get it. And don't forget our main event. It will be, oh, big face breaker there. But it will be Zagreus and Pumpkin King, the champions, taking on Luke Cage and King, the challengers, in our AAW main event. And on the flip, co-main event, it's going to be Tifa and Arif taking on Psylocke and Kimberly as well. Big elbow, nice takedown. Kick to arms as well. Good stuff. Very good stuff going up and over. Ooh, kick of the feet and a big splash there. That's what Sailor Moon does best. Pin attempt. Now, many people know Sailor Moon is a one count there by Greg. Many people know Sailor Moon for a tag team work with Sailor Mars. Don't forget, as a singles competitor, she also been very close to title opportunities. Kamala Khan drops it down to the mat. Oh, right on the shoulders there. Big drop as well. And this is what Kamala Khan does best. Go right after the arm. Takes down one side of the opponent. After that, you just got to do work. Out to the outside. Goes out again. No way, look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this hole. A new move by Sailor Moon going into a lot of the tool shed there to turn things around. And right to the face, but misses that. Good job by Kamala to turn this around. Before continuing this call. Six, can she make it? Just does. Bring it back into the ring. That one scoops. Nicely done. Good drop. Big scoop slam. Getting so close, focusing here and there. Do everything she needs to do. Kicks out of that, says no dice. Kamala Khan staying focused. Again, you want to get this opportunity. For Kamala and many of the ladies in that Queens matchup, that could be a big game changer. Not just for her, but for many other ladies trying to rise up and get a world title opportunity. No way. Oh, wait. Kamala a little unfair. Like, look at Greg. Doesn't even give a shit. Doesn't even go say, hey, you can't do that. Just does not care. Not a thought in that man's head, bro. Right to the hair, and look at this big turnaround. Out. Oh! Take out to the outside. Big drop down. Right to the leg. Just absolute damage there. Again, another one. Two. Big count. She can do it. Some Peter kick to the legs. Oh, and right to the announcer's desk as well. You know, that's definitely got to hurt. Regardless of who you are, got to get back in the ring now. Count of five to just make it in. Good close. Big elbow. Big plugs there. Oh, look at this pin attempt here. Gets out of that. Just not even a 1 count. Good kick out. Playing the takedown. Good kick out. Up to the top rope. Leg drop splash. The marvelous drop. Pin attempt here. Is that it? Oh, big kick out. Just 2 Sailor Moon staying in. The Captain Marvel. Excuse me, Ms. Marvel says she is not done here. Up for the marvelous clothesline. I may do it here. And it does. Kamala Khan gets the dub. GG's.
Here is your winner, Miss Marvelous.
Kamala Khan with a marvelous dub and a big win to celebrate tonight. Will she be victorious at that Destiny Open Pack channel? There's so many people trying to get that opportunity. We'll see what goes next. Well, everybody, we're going to continue the good vibes going. We got another tag team match heading up. It's going to be the X-Women Rogue and Storm taking on Spider-Gwen and Silk, the Spider Sisters. This is a tag team match that was requested upon because these ladies are going to be in that tag team turmoil for those women's tag team matchups, titles, along with the Queen of Fighters. But I'm very excited to see them throw down tonight. This is going to be a lot of fun. So we'll get the X-Women. Oops, said that one. With the X-Woman taking on the Spider Sisters. Going to be a great matchup here. Let's get Rogue and Storm ready. Alright, and then let's get Spider-Gwen and Silk. Alright, some time limit. Let's do this, y'all. It is tag team action. It's going to be Silk versus Spider-Gwen. We're going to go ahead and get entrances going. I'm going to take a quick BRB while I had to do a quick wrestling break. I will see y'all at the start of this matchup for more tag team action. See you soon.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from New York, Anna Marie. And her partner, from New York, Storm. from the United States of America, Cindy Jassy. And from Queens, New York, the Spider Woman.
All right, friends, we're back, and we see Silk and Storm throwing hands and getting ready. Thank you for your patience. I'll take a quick BRB. We're back and ready to go. And speaking of ready to go, Storm absolutely ready to lock the hit right to the back of Silk. And the Spider Sisters got to make sure they do something here because you see Storm locked in, but you also see Rogue going back. So go connection going up, going right back into it. It's such a big drop here. Ooh, big kick as well. And that's what Rogue does best. As well as supporting, but that's what Storm does. That bread and butter breaks that up at one. Again, we're proud to say all of these ladies will be officially back in that new season for AAW as well. Had a blast working with them, talking about different updates, but they are officially all ambitious for another year. Tags in, Soaks is in, and now Spider-Gwen is in as well. The side, swoops the legs, goes up, swoops the legs again. Let's up here, pick up. Nice air drop there into a slam. You see Rogue looking a little concerned about the leader of the X-Ladies, but Storm staying in, and this is the synergy they're going to need. For the team that gets a win here, definitely a boost as the tag team champions in a bit of trouble. And a huge boost here for these teams. Double knee to the body. Look at this, tags in. And Spider-Gwen takes a big flip up. Oh, and a headbutt by Rogue, and a nice drop there. A big headbutt to stay in. Again, good job sweeping the legs here. Oh, my goodness, big clothesline as well. Just absolute dominance here. The eyes of Rogue staying in. He's got a kick, TDT, good drop, and look at Rogue just looks into the camera. A little smile and a wink there. Nice elbow. Pulled again. Oh, into a arm drop there, pin attempt. Look out, just one. Oh, and Gwen taking some time to celebrate. And now looking at, I'm about to say Storm got loose, but Spider-Gwen flapjack the Storm. Now Spider-Gwen single-handedly taking out both members of the X-Women in this matchup. Big clothesline. Rogue got to get out for the count of 5. With disqualification. Nice forearm punch from the second rope, though. And Storm is feeling it. Ooh, big punch. Big punch to the face. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt like a. Dropped again, trying to get close. Absolute great work. Double knees to the back. Good vibes there as both of these women know what it's like to be world champion, know what it's like to reach the top of that mountain to make that dream come true. There's been so much discussion about who got next and what will happen with AAW going forth. There's so many challenges as well. There's a big kick, but even as world champion trying to get those tag team titles, put it up. Just 2, big kick out. To the ropes. It's a good corner work there. Gwen not playing around. Just such a good update. I said to the forearm. That's a lot of pressure. Go to pressure there, try to stay up in there. Oh, big kick to the face. I say Silk was trying to go for Gwen. No dice there, but a good attempt. Some body kicks. Spider-Gwen going up. Oh no, she's like, Silk, you got it. Got Storm on the ropes. Silk goes over, takes the time a little bit, does go for the rush. Big kick again from that second rope. And Storm doing a great job isolating herself. And no way. She's going to do it to the outside. Ooh, changes her mind for a little bit. Says, hold on. But now Reese to regroup. Sweeping legs. Goes up again. Good kick. No dice. Kick to the body. And another takedown. Tag in. John in, stays up. Silk still some dice. Face breaker there by Silk. Another natural tag in. Good job. Oh, it's with the Spider's Act again. Penitentiary. What's Storm gonna do? Breaks it up. That was very close. Storm debated. She didn't want to interrupt. Oh my gosh! Another drop there, and that tags in Silk. Will needs to beat this count. I don't know if she'll be able to. Now Storm is up. Storm looks very irate. It blows. Oh no! I think Silk hit her, but wait a minute. Storm flew. Now look at this. Rogue taking him. Is Storm going to be able to break it up? Storm looking on. So Rogue go after help Storm. I think it's because, okay, so Storm didn't do it. Storm's not the legal person. She couldn't go in that match and interrupt it. So as tough as that was, no way. Oh my gosh. Spider Sisters are just locked in right now. They want those tag team championships at Destiny. That has been something that has been a goal in mind for a long time. In that Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Team Championship matchup. After all those haymakers, Storm fighting back. No way, she don't do this. She is to the DDT to the outside. Oh my god. Now look at this Rogue going up. The Spider going coming back. Oh! Hits her with the big kick. And Gwen trying to get a W here. Make this quick. Goes up, sets her up for the last dance. Penitentiary, is that it? And it is, and nicely done. Storm just made it back up, but could not save her bestie.
Here are your winners.
Wow. Hell of a match, hell of a fight. Just really good energy there, but unfortunately, Storm was not that close to getting the job done. Good job by the X-Women, but the Spider Sisters get it done and make it happen. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started because we got a matchup you don't want to miss. Hey, Spazzy, how you doing? Welcome in. It is going to be Zero taking on Daredevil. The Man Without Fear takes on the Maverick Hunter. Can't wait for that match. So, Spazzy, good to see you. How's it going? What you up to? I'm doing all right, chilling. We're hanging in there. We got AAW. It's the go-home show before Destiny, which is a lot of fun, so I'm very excited for AAW vibes. We're talking about the Switch 2. Me and my buddy Miles came in. Just like the self-care, as you should. Self-care is very important. Food, med, shower, hydrate, hell yeah. That sounds like a great day. Good for you treating yourself and most importantly taking care of you. You'd love to see that. Yeah, we're chilling. We're two of your friends want to go out for lunch. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that'd be nice. Especially if it's a nice day. Sounds good. Yeah, you gotta treat yourself.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, T-Man.
It's been chilly today. Yeah, the weather's been kind of like interesting all around, like depending on where you're at too. Also, I don't understand GameStop's trade value. They're like, yo, if you change, like, so I have a version 1 of the Switch. They want to offer me $125 for it. And I'm thinking to myself, hold on, player. But like, you can get up to $175 if you do that. But I'm like, you need an OLED $175. GameStop's out of their damn mind. GameStop is out of their mind. I'll tell them I said it. They're literally out there.
35 pounds. 0.
I don't like that. Alright, here we go. And Zero is here going up against Daredevil, y'all. Should be a great matchup. As we get into this go home show, do not forget, y'all, Destiny will be this Saturday in the park. I like this one. But yeah, Destiny's gonna be this Saturday. Oh, I can't wait for it. It's gonna be a beautiful one. And here we go. Big kick by Daredevil. Nice way to start off the match. A huge kick to the body. Up again, nicely done. Strong kicks to the body to stay in there. See what he can do. Again, gets close. Nice grab there to stay in. And look at Zero just absolutely focused here. Doing a good job of not only focusing on what needs to be done, also making things happen. Oh, another drop in as well. Let's see if he can make it. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Tip it top rope going up. Zero looking on saying this is for you. Dang it. Crossbody nicely done there. Huge crossbody. Again, good kick to the body. And again, just nice job focusing on what he needs to do. Good job by Zero. Takes him right to the outside again. Oh no, going up again. And trying to see what he can do. This is going to be, in my opinion, pretty tough here. Lock in. We're gonna begin it. Oh, big drop down as well. Pin attempt here, trying to go in. Can he do it? Kick out. Nice kick out there. It's a very, very, very strong kick out. Again, good kick to the body. I'm not sure if that'll be enough. This is a lot to take in, but also just a lot to focus on. And this is what, in my opinion, Zero does best. Finding ways to get out, staying gritty, making sure that even a lot of stuff that he needs to do won't hinder him. And a big kick. Daredevil was out cold. He's going to have to sense the way back up. This is that one, but nice drop down again. Good back and forth. Huge back and forth going up. Misses the spear. Gets close, but not enough. Oh, tries to go for that one again. Still not enough. Oh, no. Look at that. Gets him with the Devil's Knee. Pin attempt. 2 and kick out. Just 2. At least there was undefeated streak on the line as well. And a we're not worthy chance going in. An attempt there. Good job. Another close-up, trying to get back into it. I don't know if this is going to be enough to take him down, though. His combinations. Oh, and another big drop. And again, this is what Zero needs to do. Just when you see Daredevil, you see the opportunities, you see the updates, you got to stay in. Not back in. Oh, misses that one. Kind of one, good drop. Here's Wallace staying. Oh, 4 misses it. Oh! Hits him with the Justice Punch. Daredevil trying to lock this up. No, Zero still fighting. And Daredevil trying to give Zero a little bit of pressure here. Hits him with the W again. A second one. Is that it? Kicks out of it. Wow. I did not think he was going to kick out of that. This is the stomp. Zero going up with a punch to the gut. Can Zero fight back? Will he be able to stop Daredevil, who is absolutely sensing everything right now? Throws him out to the side. Daredevil about to get ready. So what a spring drop. Oh, misses that one, unfortunately. Zero locked in, trying to get this W. Big boot here to stay in. Oh, big kick. If I'm Zero right now, just hang on the outside. Take your time. No pressure. No need to make anything silly happen. Just do your thing. Step going up. 5. Back up and springboard misses that one. Zero getting a breath of fresh air here. Look at this. Oh my God, big plex. And what a combination by the Maverick Hunter. Staying in right to the back of Daredevil. And all setting up. This might be it for Daredevil. The defender might be in some trouble. Hits him with absolute Zero. That's it. And Zero in a great matchup against Daredevil gets the win.
Here is your winner,
Zero does it. Gets a big W. Celebrates with the Anime Squad. Looks on and is ready for Destiny. Will it be this man's destiny as well to make an impact? We have seen Zero. We have seen his presence in AAW. We're excited for the future with him. What's going to happen next, and more importantly, what he's going to do going forward with the rest of the Maverick Hunter crew. GG's. All right, y'all. We're going to continue the vibes going because up next we got a matchup you don't want to miss. It's going to be Marco the Bunny taking on Raven. Marco will get her AAW Rising Championship matchup against Blaze Fielding for that illustrious title. But before that, there is a certain former champion that wants to challenge the Bunny Queen to see if she got what it takes to really earn that opportunity. There is so much traction and updates going on in AAW. I can tell y'all right now, these two ladies are definitely going to have not only the faces seen on Destiny, they're coming back for Season 4. It's Marco, it's Raven. Let's get it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the other side of darkness, Rachel!
Let's do this. The one and only Raven is here. She is ready to go. You love to see the excitement and passion as Raven looks on with the anime squad, celebrating not only her success in AAW, but also celebrating the opportunities going forth. You know, Raven's going to be in that women's six women pack challenge, the Queen's Challenge as we call it. And listen, that's an opportunity for someone to, you want to talk about destiny, make a stake in their destiny. Really, really good. All right, and as Raven makes her way to the ring, her opponent needs no introduction, but formally, the Bunny Goddess is here.
And from Hiroshima, Japan, magnificent headhunter #1, Hero.
The Bunny is here. The Bunny is here and ready to go. You love to see it. And this is going to be exciting, you know, for Marco. Like I said before, she has been like working very hard to earn this opportunity, working super hard to not only earn a championship opportunity, but earn a main stage at Destiny, to prove to everyone it's her destiny to be a champion at AAW, getting that opportunity. But I'm telling you right now, Blaze is someone, and I know she's someone that is going to fight for her title, fight for that opportunity to keep that championship. And it is going to be a heck of a battle between those two ladies. All right, well, the dust settles literally. We're going to get into it. Marco versus Raven up next. And a couple matches to go after that on this go-home show. We do appreciate everybody hanging out and enjoying the show. It's been so much fun. So many good matches. So much excitement as well, too. Without further ado, Greg, let's get it. And Raven, ooh, big kick by Raven to take down Marco. Here's what you got to do, especially if you are someone that, you know, the challenge is like, hey, you know, they danced before. Raven and Marco know each other very well. A lot of respect there and mutual appreciation for the work they do. Is a, oh, not in that one. Raven's flexing. You on Instagram. Straight flexing. Oh, big bunny stomp there going up. Over to the outside of the ring, jumps on the outside as well. Greg looking on, give him a little grace before starting the count. Appreciate it. It was in a good mood. You know, Destiny's coming up. It's gonna be so much fun to see. I can't wait for Destiny. It's literally one of my favorite days of the year. Celebrating wrestling excellence here is a nice drop down. Big kick, Scott. So don't forget, at Destiny, every single title is going to be on the line. Our Royal Bash winners will be there, as well as the winners of the men's and women's Elimination Chamber matchup, and Kimberly, who won that triple threat match to earn a number one contendership. What up? Oh, look at this. Into a Hurricane Rana springboard and a kip up there. The athleticism by Marco. Kick out just to not fully enough to take down Raven, but enough to at least make some noise here. Big punch as well. Just absolute bro to grabs here. Takes to the ropes, goes up. Big pull, pop-up punch. Then attempt. Kick out. Just two, but you know, still a good two, in my opinion. still a two to make you think a little bit, but like, wait a minute. Ooh, good stuff. No way, look at this. Sets up. Is she going to go for the Ravens drop? Gets the face buster. Hits that as well. I don't know if that's going to be enough to take down the bunny. And Raven must have read my mind. She can do that. Because she's about to set up. Oh, get it going. Hits her out for the Raven. Wait. Marco gets out of the Ravens' wings. A big counter there. Oh, but Raven reverses that move. To a corner, big drop. So close. Goes up, misses that one. Gets close again. Oh, and another one. Absolute dominance going on. Marco going up for the bunny kick. Good drop. And ooh. Just two. Oh my goodness. So close there, but that bunny kick was awesome. Oh, nice drop down. Another one. And this is just what it is, right? Just absolute dominance. Drop again, gotta stay up. Go for another pin attempt. Two. Kick out, just two. Big kick out, big two. Not sure if that's going to be it. Uh-oh, the bunny drop. And Marco said, hey, it may be the go-home show before Destiny. I don't care. I'm pulling out all the stocks here. She's letting everybody know. Oh, my gosh. Big slam there. These two ladies absolutely having a golden match right now. Gotta go into the corner. Not sure if that'll be enough. Drops down again to the mat. To the corner work goes up. Oh, big slam it to that corner. But Marco says no dice. Uh-oh, going in. Bunny kick again. Goes for the bunny knee. That's it. That is all that is written.
Here is your winner, Magnificent Headhunter #1, Hero.
Marco take a bow. GG's. Good victory, good win. And a goated fight there. She gets a well-deserved W. All right, we're going to continue on. It's going to be a matchup between two powerhouses as Cyborg and Blade going. You know, Cyborg will have a matchup as well. He's very excited for his opponent. At Destiny, Cyborg will have an opportunity to potentially make a big wave. He's going to be going against Blade, and Blade is someone that does not play. All right, Cyborg and Blade are going to make it happen. We're going to get into this matchup. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, enjoy the entrances, y'all. Be right back. See you at the start of the match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 231 pounds, the Cyborg. And his opponent, from your darkest fears, weighing in at 229 pounds, Blade!
All right, y'all, we are back as Blade makes his way into the ring. Let's get it going. Let's get it, Greg. And here we go. Blade versus Cyborg. We're going in with these combinations. Absolute dominance here to stay up. Big punch. Another drop down. Brings him up again. Big kick. Cyborg trying to go to the ropes. Couldn't get it done, though. Could not get it done, but you can just see the focus in Cyborg's eyes. He is like, you know, he even told me, he's like, listen, he's upset that he wasn't in the championship matchups for Destiny. Felt like, Greg, Jesus, felt like he should be in those matches, and also felt like, hey, you know what? He's had a dominant year. He's been someone that has been counted upon, done very well, nice drop kick, done very well with these opportunities. It's a pin attempt here. Not Greg just getting in the way, dog. Just one. He's had so many opportunities, been one of our youngest world champions, and had an awesome reign here as a backbreaker to Blade. But, you know, it happens, right? You get that rise to the top. And it's how you deal with that adversity, how you climb back up. And, you know, obviously not in a title opportunity at Destiny, but still has a way to make a big, big wave as well, too. Continues to count. Poor Blade is in some trouble. Blade's going to be in a lot of trouble to find a way to get out of this. Not sure if that's enough. Count of 5. What is Blade doing? No way. Big power bomb to get out of it. Count of 5, though. Now on the 6 count. Both men got to make it into the ring. All right, Greg with that courtesy. Not even a 7 because they got delayed a little bit. I guess this is a good move today. I understand. Why is this such a damn good move being a good move? Big spine buster there by Blade. Good way to stay in. No way. Sets him up again. Right to the body. Picks him up. Oh, hit him with the jazz, though. Again, big power forearms as well. Sets him up. Oh, ooh, a power slam. Now that could have been real interesting. That could have been real. Like, he knocked my man's to the turnbuckle. I appreciate that. No way. What's Blade doing? Sets him up for the Blade Cutter. Pin attempt. Oh, just 2, but Cyborg. Bit of a scare there as Blade. Going up and over. And about to get set. Dial it up. That's for the Blade kick. No, Cyborg scoots him over. That's not a move you just take kind of lightly. That puts people away. Big school to get out the way there. Say no dice. And now half amazing. These power elbows. Look at this. Just the determination. Brings him up. Set him up for. Is he going to get it? Hits him with the booyah. Now Blade might be in some big trouble. Pin attempt here. Oh, just two. Good kick out. You hear the crowd saying they're not worthy. Great matchup there. Oh, right to the knee. Blade, good job getting up. Go to winger awareness to go. And take Cyborg for a little bit of a loop here. Cyborg stays up. Belly to belly. Nice plex. Very well done. Kick to the head, though. Stays in there. And Cyborg says, You're going to get a little closer personal, dog. You know, Greg got hit with that elbow was his fault. My man ran into it. It's absolutely his fault. And a big powerplex there. Crowd saying one more time. It's been a fantastic matchup between these two. But the attempt here is just it. That is, and Cyborg gets the job done. A big win for the Powerhouse. GG's.
Here is your winner,
That's Cyborg to the winners column and gets it done. So we got just a couple more amazing matches to go, Anime Squad. But a lot to be excited for. So much excitement. Now, my man, why is Greg? He just be on the outside. They got to fix that 2K25. They got to put him somewhere. Like, we need a Greg. We need a Greg cam, but we also need a Greg controller. I don't know where to go. Like, his point of view is probably, like, freaking terrifying. All right. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. We got a champion versus champion matchup. You know, we do those in the Go Home Show. Always the favorites to do. It is going to be the one and only champion, the one and only rising champion, I should say. Blaze Fielding's going to be in action. She's going to be taking on the new AAW Women's Television Champion, Aqua. Champ versus champ. Let's do it. Let's do this one. And like we mentioned before, Anime Squad, don't forget Destiny this Saturday. 1 p.m. EST, the Anime Squad. We're going to be in Chi-Town. It's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the United Kingdom, the world prestigious global champion, Blaze.
There she is, the AAW Women's Rising Champion in the house. What a great opportunity for Blaze. That not only shows she's the most dominant champion in that division, something that she said many times with a lot of pride, but also feel like, hey, you know what? This is my time. There's a lot of people gunning for this title. But since winning that championship, she has been just absolutely on a tear. Speaking of, like the former champions announced. I said champ versus champ. That was my bad. It's not a champ versus champ match. I thought it was. She had that title like a week ago.
And from the Queen City, the Queen.
And there's Aqua. You know, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I legit thought. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought she was the champion last week. That shows my booking. I was like, wait, yeah, she definitely has the title. She had it for she honestly did have it for a solid 2 weeks. But that rematch is going to be at Destiny. However, there's a little bit of an interesting third member of that matchup. Kind of popping through. May's in that one. That's going to be fun. Also, I don't know why I randomly got cold in my house. So if you see me pause and get a hoodie, because it got super cold. I got chilly in this place. randomly. I had the heat on and then it just freeze up. Anyway, Greg, let's get it. I thought it was champ versus champ, but it's just challenger versus champ. As Aqua trying to see if she could be 2 champions in the same week. Nice drop there. Pin attempt as well. Don't forget, Aqua and Blaze, they've had their rivalry. They had their beef with each other, their ins, their outs. Nice kick to the back. The Blazers doing a good job here, just staying focused. Oh, big kick. Big kick going back and forth. And Blaze says, I'll hit you with a drop kick of my own. Nice job by Aqua to get up. But look at this, the rising champion throwing strikes. One of the best strikers in the business. And what she does and what she does best. Tip top, got to find a way to get Blaze in. Going up and pulling over again. Oh, brings her back. Good hopscotch there. That's one of Blaze's bread and butter moves. Just takes your opponent up, crosses them over. Board up, nicely done. Oh my gosh, it's with the big moonsault pin attempt. And now Aqua in a little bit of trouble. Got to find a way to get out of it, and does just a 1 count. Nice job. Nicely done by Aqua. Stay in. Gonna need that resilience, especially going against Ryoko Matoi, who has been on a roll here. And Aqua says, "Uno reverse." That was a clean reversal there. I ain't gonna front. And into this. Oh, big lock there. Blaze trying to fight out of it. Going right to the kidneys of Aqua. Springboard up. Good job. Going right to the legs. As we want to do, make Blaze as uncomfortable as possible. Nice hip check there. Champ rolls out of the ring. Challenger not too far behind. Dedicating this to someone in the crowd. Goes up again. Crossbody. Oh, no dice. Aqua says, look at that. Oh, and Blaze says, I'll do you one better. No way. Goes for the big plex outside that rage plex. Aqua might be seeing stars after that. That's a big move to get early on. Blaze trying to get Aqua in, but struggling a little bit. So going up, count 3. Oh, right into the steel post. Oh, into the analysis table as well, just all over the place. And 7, can she make it? Uh-oh. 8. Wait a minute, can she make it? 9. Blaze has to find a way to get up. 9, get up, Blaze. Greg with the courtesy to get it back in. Aqua's trying to get a fast one. Try to see if she can make the Destiny a little bit early with a dub. And Blaze says, no, you don't. You can see the rising champion not taking too kindly to that one. But, ooh, I think was trying to go up for the, trying to get that Blaze kick, not enough. Aqua with the lethal combination, sweeps the leg there. Now a pin attempt. He don't know where the hell he going. I don't know what he was doing, bro. I really don't. That shit was too funny. Aqua setting up. No way. She going for it. Kingdom lock in. Yes, going for the kingdom lock. Right to that lower back area and that leg area. See Blaze not tapping out, but holding the legs, though. No way. She's going to go for it again. Ooh, doesn't. Nice reversal. There's no dice. Oh. Ooh, high knee drop. Such a powerful knee drop. Just go, grubble to work. That's what go to work and just good focus. And this is what Blaze does best, right? Even when you think the chips are against her as a champion, that's why she's so dominant. Countouts, near falls, and everything kind of conspire against her. And she got it done. Pin attempt here. Ooh, very close, just to. Go up again. Aqua said no dice. Seems like Aqua trying to get this lock backbreaker into that rope. Thank goodness they're both okay. That was kind of close. Oh no. Oh no way. Is she gonna, oh, I thought setting up for the Aqua lock again. Does a step over. Aqua trying to set this up as best as possible. Make Blaze kind of go into those moves as best as she can here. Another one. Goes up again. Oh my God, what a drop kick. And Blaze rightfully goes out of the ring. Damn. That was a hell of a drop kick right there. Just a missile drop kick. We gotta try to see that again. That was great. Again, both of these ladies said, we know Destiny on Saturday, but we gotta go. They did not care. Oh, good reversal there. Now Blaze getting some revenge, saying, do what you gotta do. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Aqua setting up. Queen's drop there. Hits it with the Queen's drop. 1, 2. Kicks out of it. Wow. And Aqua hit the Queen's drop. What a matchup between these two. You hear the crowd. They're just loving this. Up again, hits it with the Aqua. Gets the raise quick. And here it is. 1, 2, 3. Wow, what a fight. Man, those two had a great match. That was awesome.
Here is your winner, Blaze.
Blaze Field and take a bow. As the rising champion does that, rises to the top. What a great matchup and a big win. All right, let's get ready for our next matchup. It's going to be Sonic the Hedgehog, one half of the AAW World Tag Team Champions, taking on Spike Spiegel, one half of the Bebop Squad. 2 hand-to-hand combat specialists going at it. It's the fastest thing alive versus the bounty hunter from the Bebop crew. Let's get it. Spike versus Sonic up next. Let's go get my man Spike. Let's go get Sonic. Let's make it happen. Yeah, can I just say what a hell of a matchup it was by both Blaze and Aqua. That was such a good fight. It was really well done.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the club from Mars, weighing in at 155 pounds, the Professional.
Oh, yeah, Spike in the house. goes, going up against Spike versus Sonic. It's going to be such a good matchup between these two. I cannot wait.
And his opponent, representing the Brotherhood, from wherever he wants, weighing in at 200.
Yeah, I gotta add that from wherever he wants. Please add that to the next season. From wherever he wants is kind of wild.
The Blueprint.
Like, from wherever he wants. My man was just like, yo, I can legit be from wherever. You can't get mad at that. Like, it just is what it is. Jeez. Alright, so I had to fix audio for a second real good. Alright, let's go ahead and get it. It is Spike, it's Sonic, it's up next, and then afterwards is our tag team main events. Let's get it, y'all. Young goes up. Ooh, big twist. Nicely done. Very nicely done to get up. Ooh, good stuff. Good stuff and going back. And look at this. And this is what makes Spike just absolutely terrifying. Like, just the combination, but also just the grab there. Let's go up. This is this one. Ooh, good drop. And again, if I'm looking at Spike, but I'm also looking at Sonic here, it's about being as careful as you can. You know, for both of these teams, they listen, you know, as captains of the team, they want to do a good job. Get a team win, but don't, you know, overexert yourself. But here's the thing about Sonic and Tails. They're going to be in that multi-man tag team match. You would think they'd be nervous, but they said they welcome it. They said, look, no matter if it's 1 team, 2 teams, 50 teams. If we are the best at what we do, no one will take these titles from us. And that's a big, big, big statement going in. They said it don't matter who it is, what team got next, think they got next, whatever. They do not care. They want to win and walk out and continue being AAW World Tag Team Champions. Oh, big chop. Another big chop. Big kick, too. Look at this right to the ropes, just grabbing on. That's a lot of power here. Oh, and a nice drop to the leg as well. And Spike got to be careful, right? That's what Sonic does best. Don't forget, many people know him for his tag team work. That man in the singles division was a menace. Put the one up on a takedown. Green Hill takedown is insane. GG. Kick to the body, nicely done. Sweeps the leg is just a drop there. And this choke is just mad disrespectful. I'm just saying. You need to be doing all that. He really don't. What's up? Back drop. Oh, nicely done. Good drop out of that. Couldn't get all of it. Got enough. Got enough. Couldn't attempt here. Spike in a dominant opportunity, but Sonic kicks him out of that. Oh, big kick. Hits him with that bebop kick. There it goes up. Oh. Couldn't attempt. kick out just to. That good kick out, go up. Nice Hurricane Rana there by Sonic to stay in, but you got to give Spike credit. A big offensive work there. Oh my God, it hit it with a nice drop down. Good STO there. Spike's doing just make it painful for Sonic, and you know, as the Bebop team, you want to kind of make sure you got an advantage. The tag team opportunities here, giving the champs some trouble tonight. Springboard up, nice body penitent. Close just to Sonic thinking, what do I have to do to put him away? Is he gonna make this happen, Chad? Yep. Oh my God, hits the Sonic spin ball. I'll try to go for a penitent there if he can. Gets it going, hit him with the, hit him with the Sega kick. That may do it. Charges too. Spike is kicking out of everything, man. He is not giving up, and Sonic is not done. Man is an absolute menace, trying to drum up all the energy he can. Oh, big boot. Get that BS out of here. You need to do all that. That was kind of wild. Greg, yo, I can't, bro. He got his one 3 damn times in the same frame. Move, bro. Oh no, man. I don't know how to feel about that. Ooh, nice drop down. Oh, big crossbody to the outside. Sonic might be out, man. What the heck? Oh no. Is he gonna do a Sonic Clash on the outside? He does. Now here's the thing. He gotta get Spike back in that damn ring after that. He doesn't care. He did say shush on that. He did say it. I was the bottom by, you know, what his request was. Why is he leaning with a rocket with it, bro? Come on in a match. What the fuck? Oh, Spike gets the win. A bit of a sneaky one. Against Sonic, wow. That's what his ass get for leaning with a rocket with it, bro. You're a match, dog. Too funny. All right, Spike gets the dub and celebrate. We're going to get ready for one of our co-main events. It's going to be Final Fantasy taking on Psylocke and Kimberly in our first tag team matchup. So GG's to Spike on getting the win. Let's get all ladies ready. Typical tag team rules, but it's the challengers versus the champs. A little bit of a sneak peek of what's going to be happening at Destiny. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's do this. Let's go. Okay. So we got, put the challengers on this side. Psylocke and Kimberly. Put match rules on. All right, who's going to get a little bit of a bragging rights before the biggest show of the year? Is it the champs or is it the challengers? Tag team matchup next. Oh, I can't wait for this. This is going to be a lot of fun. I believe first time these two are tagging together as well.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Manchester, England, the Ninja Petty Prada.
And there she is, Psylocke in the house. What a great opportunity here to team with Kimberly. These two ladies have a lot of respect for each other. They are rooting for each other. They said the pact is not one, but both of them will be champion at the end of Destiny. A big goal to go forth and aspirations to go with as well. All right, there she goes. There's Kimberly.
And her partner from New York, the superstar Kimberly.
Kimberly is in the house. What a great opportunity and a great moment there for Kimberly. The crowd is absolutely, you can even hear them chanting for Kimberly, the throwback queen, so beloved in AAW. To have this main event opportunity, it's gonna be like a lot of feels this Saturday. I cannot wait, because especially with these ladies, the world champs in the winning the ring.
And the prestigious Women's World Champions, the Queen.
And there you go. You got the AAW Women's Undisputed Champion, the AAW Women's Rising World Heavyweight Champion in the house. Excuse me, Royalty Women Heavyweight Champion. The royalty title is in the house. You love to see it as both Aerith and Tifa arrive into the ring. Final Fantasy, they know each other very well. They have been in the tag team for a long, long time. Also, it's held the gold before, but now they are world champs in their own respective reigns. Been a dominant team, but now it's time to test that against these challengers. You know, obviously, folks want to win here. You get a win, you get some confidence going into Saturday. You're the champs, you feel really good. Now the challengers got to see if they can do it another night in a row. You're the challengers, you pin the champs in a non-title match. Who says you can't do that 48 hours later? Who says that, right? Let's get it going. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. We got Aerith. We got Psylocke to start. Let's get it. Not the counterparts expected to see. It's going to be Kimberly versus Aerith and Psylocke versus Tifa. It seems like the world champ and the contender for the Rising title. Excuse me, the royalty. I keep calling it that. The royalty title. God damn it. Will go against each other. There's a nice meeting of the minds there between these two ladies. And it's a Destiny tradition that the champions and challengers go against each other. Oh, here we go. Here's a sneak peek of Saturday. Oh, wait a minute. Psylocke, I think, got extra motivated when she realized that, hey, Tifa's in the ring. Because, again, you want that opportunity. You want to beat your competitor. And I think Psylocke playing some mind games, said, let me get Kimberly in here to join the dance. And these two ladies know each other very well. A lot of respect between these two. Tifa saying she's a big fan of both Kimberly and Psylocke, but that goes out the window. Respect is gone when that title's on the line. What's up again? He's going to do it. Tags in. Nice kicks. And, ooh, Aerith with a big drop. Pin is up. Just a one count, but good kick out. Into the corner, nice work. Oh, And Kimberly saying no dice. Say, here we go. This sneak peek. Look at this. Oh, Kimberly with some confidence going against the champ. Oh, but Eric performs. And Kimberly reverses. And this is what we're talking about. This is what we want to see out of Kimberly. This absolute, Greg, if you don't get the hell out the way, this absolute confidence. I'm tired of him tonight. From the throwback queen, drops it down. Nice job by Psylocke to give her the floor. And Psylocke rooting on Kimberly as Arif is in some trouble. Air DDT there. And the world champ looking on like, what does she need to do to get out of this? Don't forget, Arif's been in a lot of trouble in the past, but still found a way to make it successful and get a win here. Trying to get back up. Look at this. Now Kimberly saying, hey, no spoilers till Saturday. Excuse me. No spoilers till Saturday there. Good drop. Oh, nice one. And going into a good armbar there. And now Tifa. So, you know, ideally I thought it'd be the opposite. The competitors are going after their opponents are not facing. They're going after the people they're facing. That's about there, but they're making it happen. Absolute kicks. Now Tifa's got to find something to do. Don't forget, time's on the clock. This could go to the end. We could even get a draw in this situation. Oh my God, big kick there. See Tifa get up. She did not like that one. Tifa said, all right, let's go. Goes up the sideline, brings her up. That's for the final drop there. Nice job by both world and royalty champion. Absolute go to work. Oh, kick to the back. Psylocke with another drop down. She's been on fire at Penitent. Just saw signs from both ladies going in. Challenges the chance, trying to look strong as possible here. Oh, gets out of that, misses it. So no dice. Can't go for that one. Good drop. Tags in. Good job there. Kimberly says, let's go. And look at this. Could this be? Asana wants to come. Looks right at Tifa while doing that, too. Mad disrespect. Takes out the royalty champion there. And now if Kimberly can dial this out, this would be huge. Big sidewalk slam there. Efforts of trouble as the challenger is looking great. And this is just what Kimberly does, trying to take it way back. Big kick to the head. Now, can Arif fight back? Does she have enough in the tank to make this happen? Oh, good reversal there, no dice. Inverted drop as well, trying to get close. This is what you need to do. This is the energy you need to have here. Italian, I would say Arif's like, I'm done with that crap. Got Kimberly out the way, said, hey, listen, whatever. See what you can do, get in, and look at Tifa. Staying strong, flexing. Kimberly, though, with the tag, I don't think Tifa realized. Face breaker. Oh, Psylocke was trying to hold up, but that face breaker was serious. And look at this, going after Kimberly now. Those, ooh, the throwback queen to the outside. She's thankfully okay. And Kimberly going for it, but The final fan in need a Psylocke pin attempt. That could do it. Kicks out of it. Good job by Psylocke to get that kick out. Says, no you don't. What the hell? Oh, misses that one. We'll far Tifa. Just a little bit. Just a little too far, but you do love the energy. One going, good job going up. Good job by Psylocke to get out of that. Uh-oh. It's Hurricane Rana, though. You can just see the power of Psylocke. Tags in, and now Kimberly about to get that. Oh, so wanted revenge here. There's Tifa Lockhart, but a high knee. No way. Tifa got up. She took down Psylocke as well. Psylocke's back up though. Oh, right into the turnbuckle. Oh, look at this. Tifa looking right at Psylocke, saying this is going to be you Saturday. Some big words there. And the 10th is that it? You still got it, Kimberly. Just a 1 count. Good kick out. Tags in Arif. And Flower Princess get the job done here. Going up. It's with the wind up. Psylocke says no dice. And could that be the move that takes out Kimberly this Saturday? And Tifa's in, and Kimberly, she has to get back Psylocke in. You can see Psylocke really want to get back in this matchup. Oh, nice Hurricane Rana by Kimberly. She wants to fight. Still in it, not over yet. Ooh, big kick out of one. Tifa took that one personally. Never going up though. Set her up. Here it is. Going for the throwback. Can she get the pin? No, that's the important part. Oh, Arif breaks that up. Says no dice. You know Kimberly's got to be very upset though to not get that, and wisely tags in Psylocke. Takes a bit of a siesta for a second. As the queen of the side strike says, all right, bet, let's go. Tags in. Good tag, all right. Kimberly wanted this one. Oh my, oh, big drop kick to Arif. Into the corner. So it's Tifa, hold on. Oh, but big punch at Tifa to stay in. Now Kimberly got to focus back on Arif. That might be a mistake. I think you got to get Psylocke in there. You got to go to work. Air DDT. Wow, the throwback queen obviously knows that's not going to be enough. Springboard pop-up. Big slam. Tag it. Hey, Ravish, what's good? What's good, the Rangerfish? How you doing? All is well. Hope you're having a good one. Enjoying the day. I'm good, chilling. We were talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct earlier. We have one more matchup tonight before we wrap up the show. Going a little bit extended because Switch 2 talks went to the full hour. So we'll have our main event matchup next. It's our co-main. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. Aaron's just taken down. What you think on the Direct? I like it. I liked it a lot. I thought it was good. I like the games that were shown. I like the Nintendo 2 Switch system. Price is cool to me. It's been a busy day, I feel like. Yeah, it's for me, it's been a whole week. We have so much going on this week. Just got to get a lot of prep work done for tomorrow, too. A couple meetings in the morning and a big event. Big drop kick as well. Oh, good rope break by Psylocke. And Arif, like, all right, you gave her a bit of a nod on that. Yeah, I like the Donkey Kong game as well. I think that game looks real dope. The game looks a lot of fun. Uh-oh, big chops. That's what Arif does. A bread and butter springboard to the gut. They agree. That Donkey Kong game looks real sick. All right, we got 2 minutes left on the clock. Will we get a pin here? It's getting real close. Getting real close. Arif with a kick to the face. No way. Oh, she's not going to do this. Going for the plant drop as well. I don't know if Psylocke gets out of that. She does. Wait a minute. Psylocke reverses the count of 6. Let's get back in. Oh, no. Going up for it. There it is. Arif drop. Kicks that. Breaks it up. But now Kimberly, I mean, in my opinion, she needs to get the tag. It sounds like it's in trouble. Tags in. Now Tifa, the legal woman in this matchup. Go for it. Hits it with the alley-oop. There it is. Another phase breaker. And now Tifa is cooking with hot gas, trying to see what she can do here. So she can take down. Oh, there it is. Final Fantasy kick. That may do it. And there it is. If Tifa does that, this Saturday, she will remain champion. But the champs, what's up, Cookie? The champs beat the challengers, and that may be Asana was to come this Saturday. But the good news for the champs is that was a non-title matchup, but a hell of a fight. Excuse me, good news for the challengers, that was a non-title matchup. But for the champs, you got to feel real confident. Tifa just pinned the woman that, in my opinion, was slated to beat her this Saturday. This is going to be interesting. I can't wait for that matchup. All right. Well, that being said, now it's time for the men's tag team matchups. It's the champions versus the challengers in this one. Go home, show to Destiny. It is going to be Zagreus and Pumpkin King. Two challengers that don't really like to team with each other that much. But, you know, for this time, they're going to have to learn to like it. Because they're going up against Luke Cage and King, which, in my opinion, is just two powerhouses happening right now. So let's go ahead. We'll have the challengers go out first. Cookie, how's your day going? How you doing? Fifteen minutes left on the clock. Let's do it. Yeah, chilling. It's been a good day. We were talking about the Switch 2 Direct, just our opinions on it and everything like that. What we're thinking. It's all day. Work. Did some running now around chilling. Good. Yeah, get that post-work chill. Listen, that post-work relaxation is always my favorite. Like, I am the hugest fan of just taking that time for yourself, just relaxing.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Harlem, New York, weighing in.
Ah, man, Luke Cage into his house.
25 pounds. Indestructible.
Yeah, but you need that like post-work, just moment. Just kind of hang out and vibe, you know? Oh, so the Diamondbacks, the Yankees play the Diamondbacks tomorrow. Okay, interesting. I thought they played them tonight. They're playing it right now. They're getting an ass whoop 4-0. Yeah, they gotta be doing something. Jesus.
And his partner from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 304 pounds, King!
And there is the AAW Men's World Bash Champion. Me and Canada decided to wait on the Switch 2. Really? Okay, now that makes sense, Cookie. A lot of people are taking their time. You know what I will say? The good news is the Switch 1 games are going to be supported for a long time, which is good. It seems like it's going to go until about 2026, which, I say, is a long time. It's really a year. But a year of support is really good when a new system comes out, because there's so many times, you'll go and, get a game, and then the company's like, no, we're done with that old system. Here's the new system, right? But at least in this situation, now you have, the Switch 1 still being supported. There's still good games coming out for that. And then probably next year is where you're going to see a lot of, Switch 2 exclusives. We're going to be like, hey, this is it. But, I feel you. Definitely take that time to make that decision and do what you need to do. Super helpful for us.
The pits of hell, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Action World Heavyweight Champion, Zachary!
There he goes, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Zachary is in the house. What a great opportunity for Zachary, not only to be here, but also as world champ, represent as well. First time, I believe, tagging with Pumpkin King. And it's good to see both the men's and women's world champions in tag team action tonight, celebrating. The champs already got their victory, so Final Fantasy's being a bit confident. You got to give Final Fantasy the edge too, because here's the thing: they've been world tag team champions before. They've been a tag team for a long time. However, for both the champs and challengers, they're not really tag team guys. I mean, Luke Cage is. There's a certain tag team partner that he's been connected to over the years. But, there's still other stuff, too.
And from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 600 pounds, the Action World Heavyweight Champion, the King!
There's Pumpkin King in the house. Let's do it. And this is big for Pumpkin King. Pumpkin King, for example, the AAW World Roller Champion. By the way, all these men you see in the ring confirmed for season 4, obviously. As champions and champions candidates, they got to be signed off for the season. So I just want to let y'all know they're all good. All right, it's the champions versus the challengers. Let's do it. Up again. Oh no, look at this. And Luke Cage just absolutely taking down Zachary. Now here's the thing. Luke Cage is going against Pumpkin King. But he is starting off this matchup against Zachary because he told Pumpkin King, I'm going to show you what I can do to the world champion here. Now, Pumpkin King, even though their team, he shouldn't be saying this, was like, it's Zachary, you can do that. But as he's going in for the splash, crowd is chanting one more time. Absolute demons they are. But Zacharias is in for a bad time. I mean, he does have Pumpkin King, as his tag team partner. Pumpkin King doesn't like him too much. Kick out just one, but they have to stay united as champions. That is something they agreed on. Uh-oh, Pumpkin King is in trouble. And hello, do you want to help Pumpkin King? No? You want him to just suffer? Okay. So it seems like the champs are not on the same page. Letting each other just get beat up and a big punch. I don't know how wise that is against Luke Cage. Oh, high knee. He's going to need the boons of somebody to save him because here is his opponent at Destiny, King. Stake down there, good stuff. Shout out both champions challenge using kick pads, by the way. Look at this. Oh, my God. King just in with a big arm crap out of nowhere. That's just how strong King is. That Lucha Libre style is just so awesome. But just seeing like how he goes and does a lot of grabs and combinations here. Trying to stay up. Look at this. Oh, going back for it. Not sure if that's going to be enough, though. Continues the growth there. Nice drop down. Again, King needs to be very, very careful. That's what Zagreus does. And the thing is, Zagreus took a lot of damage, big punishment earlier. But he's doing a great job. Tags and Punk and King. And you can see the synergy behind the champs. They're like, wait a minute. Maybe we do need to stick together. Maybe we do need to stick together and find out what's going on. Tag in again as well. Good punches there, and Zagreus is going up. And King of Zagreus getting some time. Again, it seems like the chance of challengers want to face who they want to face. Going into death, and Luke Cage trying to get the tag, but King could not get over there. Zagreus is saying absolutely not. Doesn't want King to have any form of light in this match. Wants him to suffer. For this match, I've hired some protection. Oh. We got the APA coming in, man. I love the APA. They were hilarious growing up. The theme was goated too. It was simple, but like Jim Johnson made any theme. Like this man can make a cricket on a leaf just sound like so damn cool. He's such a good composer. One, gotta be careful. So what's Zagreus gonna do? But King saying absolutely not to all that. And now Luke Cage. Oh my God, they're just throwing around the champ. Damn. And now King is, I guess Luke Cage told him to reset the count. They're just jumping Zagreus, man. Fucking King gets the tag. He did not rush his ass over there to help him, though. Whatever. Oh, big close up. I don't know how Greg is still up. I don't know how Greg is still up. Now, Punk and King, very rare. They have faced off before. They've had that King's fight. It was a very good one. Just two damn powerhouses. And really, three is powerhouse. Okay, here he is. Power Man Luke Cage be the powerhouse that he is. But, damn. Punk and King with a big drop. And he knew Luke Cage was going to run out. He just met him out there. That just shows you the ring awareness of this man. Not just the height, not just the power, but just the focus. 7 foot tall. Freaking over 250 pounds of damn power, man. Four, got to be careful. Back to the ring. Those Zagreus back into the ring. Everyone get thrown back into the ring. Except Luke Cage, who needs to actually get back into the ring. Like, bro, what are you doing through Zagreus? Zagreus not the legal man. He's just following him. Zagreus is trying to move. He punches back. He has to fight back, man. And Pokey Kick just attacking King. That King is in trouble. And Zagreus and Luke Cage, they're just absolutely fighting right now. Uh-oh. Oh, he's not gonna. Is he gonna do this? Punk King said, "I'll meet you out there when you're done with him." Now you're gonna need him good in this match, though, so you can win it. Zagreus just out cold. He's been having a day. He's been having an absolute day. Is he gonna do this one now? Say no freaking. Oh my God! Just right outside of it. Oh, into the steps, man. Walker can get the celebration going. Don't forget, these men got to make it in. Count of 7. Zagreus don't give a damn. He's like, all right, my tag team party checking on me. I got beat up by 2 big behemoths. I don't give a shit, man. He's like, I'm out. Pin is up. big kick out. Just to. Tags in, good stuff. So while King says, I bet. Look at what the. Oh, inverted DDT. Punky might be in some trouble. Luke Cage. Wazzy gets out. Kick out at one. Now, I like how Zagreus knows. He was like, look, I faced Punky King before. I know he ain't done. Uh-oh. But this made it. Wait, he can't get it for the throne. He tried. Punky King reverses it. That is not every day you see that reversed. King is in some trouble here. Tags in. Up and over and just looks at him. Goes up, and now King's in his corner. Now King has to be careful because Zagreus, obviously wants some revenge, but he's like, look, King's gonna put me in a blunder, man. I appreciate that. Tagging the Punky King now back. King is gonna need that tag in Luke Cage ASAP. Oh, big drops. Wait for it. Dollar one more time. Gets him again. Into the turnbuckle. Another dominant run there. There's a backup scoop slam. To the tippy top. Crossbody drop on the outside. Big elbow, another one. It's just a tough time for King right now. He needs to get a tag in. He needs to bring him in. You can see Zagreus just pointing at him, letting him know he's going to try to beat him at Destiny, his own game. The King holding on. Can he make it? Luke Cage breaks that up. Uh-oh. Zagreus scoops under Luke Cage. And as a man that was getting beat up before, he's like locked in now. Good attempt here. Kicks out too. King fighting on. We are also over halfway through this matchup at this point. And Zagreus doesn't get. He's trying to stop Luke Cage from getting in. Oh, right to the outside. And King tells Zagreus, let's go. He's the legal man, not Luke Cage. Oh, was going for Olympic Slam. Couldn't get it. King trying to find out what turnbuckle do I take him to. Now Luke Cage is back up, and King going in with that athletic bite there. Big pin attempt though to stay in. Tagging now. King's problems get from bad to worse. You got a fully rested Punky King in the crowd. Oh, he's trying to do something very interesting here. Brings him up. Goes for the trick or treat. Is that enough? 1, 2. Kicks out of it. King with a strong kick out. Tag team wrestling, despite not being tag team superstars, they love to see it. That's what makes it great. All you got to do is be on the same wavelength. You're good. Oh, King with a big boot. Now, in my opinion, King, I know he has a spread of energy. You got to get Luke Cage in ASAP. Got to get Power Man Luke Cage in. Give this team a fighting shot. Scoops. King stays in. Pop up. Big elbow. To other people will take him down. Oh my God. What a freaking right hand. That's what I'm saying. You got to total tag in Luke Cage. Oh, the King. You got to tag in Luke Cage, brother. Oh. Damn. Okay. Never mind. King said, I got it. Big drop. Look at that. Inverted slam. And now going in. Smart job. King of Lucha Libre says, I need a siesta, brother. Ain't no way. What is all this? Oh my goodness. Legs in. Oh, now King's back in. Okay, Sam, let's go. Big kick. No way. He's going to do it. Sets him up. Gets him ready for the throne pin attempt. Funky King does make it. He said, look, I might not like Zagreus, but I want this win. And Zagreus just rolls out the ring, but what is King doing? No freak away. Oh my God. She beats him on the outside. King said, are you not entertained? No, he's not going to do it. Sets him up for a big kick. Last night I installed the custom firmware for the girlfriend. Now he's on the 3DS now. Ooh, that's good. Good job, Cookie. That's awesome. What games is she looking forward to playing? Yeah, at this point you might as well, because 3DS it's kind of ancient at this point. 7. Oh, is King gonna make it? 8. I think Greg wants to give him the courtesy count. He's moving. 9. Short pass in the ring. It just makes it. I was like, what the hell is he doing? She wanted JRPGs? Good choice. Good answer. Good answer. King going up. No way. Is he going to get this? Big plex. Yeah, he did get the scoops. A big boot. And Zagreus is looking on. And the King punched the crap out of Funky King. Gonna do it again. He's looking at him. Throws him in the ring. What the? Yo, he threw Funky King in the ring. Oh my God. It goes in with a tombstone. What the hell? Funky King is stunned right now. King was like, hey, hold on before I do that. The Kings, they all strong as hell. All 4 of these men strong. All 4 of these men strong as hell. It's gonna be a heavy hitting ass Destiny main event for all these men. By the way, we went 20 minutes over, but it was worth it for this. This is go home Destiny show. This is what we do. Are you sick? No way. Zagreus a little bit of a dollar late, bro. Oh no. Oh, is he gonna get it? Oh wait. Sleeper hold locked in. Is King gonna tap? He's trying not to fade. He gets out of it, bro. It's like 40 something seconds. I don't know if we're gonna get a decision. Well, this King is gonna operate. He gonna start getting active now. Oh damn! Into the turn, but no way. That might do it. That may do it. Kick out. Zagreus kicked out. It's 20 seconds left. Tags in Power Man Luke Cage. He is the last hope to finish this matchup. It's like 10 seconds. Yeah, it should go on the decision. That's alright. It is what it is. I'm good with it going decision because these motherfuckers, unless you're gonna pin him right now. No, it's gonna go decision. Yeah, what do you mean what? You gotta pin him, bro. It's gonna go. All right, no decision, no winner. But that was a damn good main event. No contest. No contest. Let me see if I can play it. Unfortunately, I got news for them. You know, it's unfortunate, but we gotta let them know. Gotta let them know, no contest. GG though. Good fight. I mean, that was a good match. It was a real good match. Gotta let them know.
No contest.
That's right. One more time.
No contest.
Sorry about that. No contest, y'all. That's right. GG's. Wow, we saw a little bit of a sneak peek of Destiny, which is going to be a damn good PLE you don't want to miss. Again, Destiny will be this Saturday. We're going to be in Chicago. Can't wait. 1 p.m. EST on this channel. It's going to be a lot, including our 6 men and 6 women's Kings and Queens World Challenge match. The winners will get a future title opportunity for either the Rising Championship or the AAW Television Championship, with the possibility of even picking that night to insert themselves in the match. There will also be an open challenge match. The Queen of the Stars, Starfire, says if she's not going to be in the main event, she's going to be the main event. Starfire versus a mystery challenger. We will find out who has been selected from the AAW universe to take on the Queen of the Stars. For the AAW Kingdom Championship, is going to be the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man versus a mystery opponent versus Gambit in a triple threat match for the Kingdom title. For the Women's Television Championship, it's going to be May, the Queen of the Dolphins, taking on Aqua, the Queen of the Keyblades, versus the champion Ryoko Matoi, the leader of the Killer Kill Squad. We also got the Women's Rising Championship match. Marco, the Bunny, taking on Blaze Fielding. You saw a sneak peek of those two. Kind of mix it up a little bit. But now we're going to get a full matchup a little bit later as those two will go for that Rising Championship. We got another match in this awesome chapter. Spider-Man Miles Morales will take on Black Panther. It is about respect, pride, championship, and dignity. But these two got a feud that needs to be solved, and they will get it going. Speaking of bitter feuds, it's going to be a last woman standing match. Used to be friends, now foes, as Chun-Li eliminated Cammy from the Royal Bash and turned heel on her. But it will be Chun-Li versus Cammy in the last women standing matchup. For the AAW Intercontinental Championship, the hero of the Triforce, the Silent Assassin Link, will take on the King of the Keyblades, the Chosen One of Destiny, Sora. In a big matchup, if Deku wins against All Might, he will decide All Might's fate in AEW. Will All Might have to retire, or will he get another run with his mentee? All Might wanted this matchup and said he will leave it in Destiny's fate and Deku's fate if he loses. But if All Might wins, then him and Deku have to go for another run at the Tag Team Championship. It's mentor versus mentee, student versus professor, and friend versus friend. That's going to be an emotional one. Get your tears ready. Speaking of emotional ones, the superhero Static Shock will take on Adam Hunter for the United States title. These two, a lot of respect, a lot of admiration, but only one can call himself champion. And a tag team turmoil match. It is going to be the world's finest Batman and Nightwing taking on the Fantastic Four, taking on the Sega Bros for a triple threat tag team championship matchup. Who will win that matchup? It is going to be tables, ladders, and chairs. Speaking of women's TLC championship match, the Queen of Fighters will take on the X-Women Blue Mary and Machinari versus Storm and Rogue. Will take on the Spider Sisters Spider-Gwen and Silk, and will also take on the Sailor Scouts Sailor Moon and Sailor Mars, who will call themselves new women's champions. This is going to be a good one. For the Twitch championship, it's going to be Beast Gohan taking on half Ghost, half Amazing Danny Phantom, all champion for the Twitch title. But will it be another contender in that matchup? We got to find out. And then in our main events for the Women's Royalty Championship, Psylocke will take on Tifa Lockhart. The Queen of Psychokinetic Energy will take on the leader of the Final Fantasy Ladies, owner of the Seven Heaven Bar, and the Throw Your Hands Bombshell Badass that is Tifa Lockhart. Who will win that one? For the Ronin Championship, you saw a sneak peek tonight, but Luke Cage and Pumpkin King, two of the biggest powerhouses in the AAW, throw hands. Who will win? Will we have a new Ronin champion, or will Pumpkin King keep his crown and reign supreme in that division? For the Women's World Undisputed Championship, it's the throwback queen Kimberly from Street Fighter taking on the Final Fantasy Flower Queen herself, Aerith, the world champion. Will Kimberly have a date with Destiny and achieve her goal of finally being a world champion, or will Aerith continue her run of beauty, grace, and run into place? And in the main event for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship and All Ambitious Wrestling, the King of Lucha Libre King takes on the Prince of Hades, Zagreus. Will King be able to get his crown once again and become a three-time AAW World Champion? Or will Zagreus continue to reign upon Destiny? We're going to find out. Y'all, if you enjoyed any of all those matches I just announced, with more matches being announced this week, you don't want to miss Destiny. 1 p.m. Anime Squad on this channel. We're going to be in Chi-Town. Fictionally, we're going to be here, but we're going to be in Chicago in the game, and we're going to celebrate our biggest, and I mean biggest event of the year. We're going to be on W2K25, switching over for a new system and get ready for a sneak peek of Season 4. Trust me, you don't want to miss this show. Well, that's going to do it here today. But I appreciate everyone coming through, hanging out for the night. Thank you to my good friend Miles for a great discussion about the Switch 2. And thank you for the Anime Squad being here for AAW Wednesday Night Rumble as always. This was a fantastic Rumble after Destiny. You can watch the replay VOD on this channel. Just skip to the AAW section if you want to just be here for wrestling. If you want to watch AAW and the Nintendo Switch streams, they will be together. They will be separate on YouTube, though. YouTube, you will get the Destiny Go Home show separately from the Switch 2 chat. Well, thanks everybody so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to go run and get some dinner because I'm very hungry. But Exclamation Point Socials, check out my social media, see when I go live. This is my Twitter, my YouTube, my Instagram, and my Blue Sky. We can hang out and see all of those amazing things and have a good one. We're going to drop a raid to a friendo, so I'm going to do Anime Squad raid and see who's live. But thanks everybody for being here, for chilling. I'll be hanging out in the Discord as well. If people have any questions, if you want to talk. We'll be talking more Switch 2 this week as well. All right, you know what? Let's, because the homies on. There's actually a lot of homies on today. Let's see. All right. What are we saying hi to? Let's see. Ooh, there's a lot of homies on today. Alright, you know what? Let's drop a raid to... I see Dennis is on doing Marvel Rivals. We'll say hi to Dennis. Oh, I forgot the LA. Also forgot the @ as well, too. Jeez. Alright, that worked. Picked it up. Alright, we're going to drop a raid to the good homie, Mr. Dennis LA1219. Dennis is awesome. Used to see him his pronouns. Very talented streamer and friend. He's playing Marvel Rivals now, so we're going to drop some Anime Squad love. I will see y'all tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing. Maybe Rivals tomorrow with Hades, because I kind of want to play some Hades. We're going to do Backyard Baseball one day, so maybe we'll bring that back too. But yeah. Alright, y'all. We'll see you soon. I'm going to get ready. Destiny prep. See y'all for Destiny on Saturday. Again, make sure you're there at 1 p.m. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your evening. Keep being excellent to each other and stay awesome. Peace.